No, now we're live. I don't know if it picked up last thing. We are live.
Is this thing on? Hello?
Everything's on fire.
Episode 7 of Pathfinder 2nd Edition Abomination Vaults. Regicide Edition is what this is.
We're killing the king.
You're killing
but, like,
the king of the
gross
Morlocks.
garbage king.
Yes. See, when you want to be a regicide, you need to start small, subterranean, and then you get onto the really good kings later.
Yes. So, I'm not sure exactly what your guys' plan was, but currently 2 of you are hiding in the tunnel, and 2 of you are talking to the king and pretending everything's fine.
We rolled initiative already, right?
Initiative.
Yeah, I don't know why initiative's gone.
The talking did
Here it
stop.
is.
Oh, did the initiative go away?
Initiative appears to have gone away somehow, but I can re-add it.
No,
I
I
can
can.
I can just go and re-add it from.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
liked
sec.
that roll.
yeah.
It was a useful roll.
So the plan was to have the Caliph be just draw people into the little side
Oh, there it is.
tunnel there.
I'm re-adding it. Oh,
Magically,
it's just a glitch.
if you
then.
if you interact with it, it'll come back.
But yeah, no, the plan was to draw the people into a side tunnel, which I've realized after the fact is going to be slightly more difficult as there is no aggro, but I've had an entire week to try and figure out how best to do this at all. So
I'm
hopefully I've got my
sure it'll be
precautions.
fine. Let me move us.
Worst
over.
case scenario, I'm well out of harm's way. If trouble doesn't come this way, I'm 2 for 2 on the characters walking away. I don't know.
Yep.
You just go, fuck this, I'm going home.
Yep. So, yeah, this one's dead. I think I'll delete it right now just so it doesn't take up space. The other 3 are prisoners who will be taking up the space, but they are not currently participating. They're just
And they
so no one
did
goes
not
into space.
heal because you said they don't have medicine.
They literally don't have medicine. They have to heal through natural healing, which takes several days. They don't have treat wounds because you have to be trained in medicine to treat wounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not.
Yes.
So.
And
you
you
have
need
to
like a
have a
med
healer's
kit.
kit as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, also that, which they
Addition.
definitely do not. And though there were some spells cast in your last fight with this king, none of them are healing spells. So.
Okay, so all of our recall knowledge checks from this point forward have to be pinpointed. Do these things know how to heal themselves?
Yeah.
If not, we just do strike and run tactics.
Medicine check on them.
Yep. Okay,
I'm
so.
just excited that I can make them all ghouls.
What am
I didn't actually prepare the spell because it felt too evil. But
You have a
So what spell did you pick up there, Indigo?
ghoulish cravings. You just make people into ghouls.
And since you're a divine caster, that's just an option you have from this day forward.
Yes, I can just always... Like, if anyone makes me too mad, I can take a nap and wake up and make them a ghoul.
Okay, so the way this is going to work, because of this creature's initiative, which is their perception, they currently, let me check, that was Kayla's stealth, and the initiative uses perception, but it doesn't mean they notice things automatically. It'll be against their passive perception. Okay. Currently, Caliph, the creature, we're gonna roll initiative here anyways, but I think the creature can tell like something's wrong. But Caliph, you're watching it and you can see that it doesn't seem to notice you're there. It can sniff the air and like it seems to be smelling trouble, but it's still primarily focusing on the 3 in the middle of the room. And I think we can see the others are tensing in response to this. This engineer one down here with another one of those strange like projectile launchers is the one that is it sniffs the air and it says I smell treachery, my king. And the king and the Morlock next to the door both are just like they listen to this Morlock and they're hesitating and pausing. On its turn, the engineer is going to ready an action to shoot the first person that, let's say, attacks or casts a spell.
Thing that other Morlock's going next, so he's getting shot by his friend.
I think that that's not true. I'm going to slightly redo that, actually. It's going to seek, which I think is one action.
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Could be.
it's concentrate. It's a secret roll. It's going to look around to see if it can, and we'll see if it can spot Caliph, basically.
Question: how does a Morlock make a secret roll when you're rolling for the Morlocks?
That's just the tags on the thing. Yeah, you'll know the roll, and I won't, and you'll know.
You're gonna close your eyes and hit roll, and
Yeah.
then we'll know.
No, it's just going to roll perception, which it just did.
Oops.
Natural 17, getting a total of 25. So it spots Caliph.
It was a good thing.
It
This
is a good
this
thing.
is what we
you
needed.
You want its aggro.
Holy-
So it calls out, like, in the tunnel, and then instead of preparing to launch its projectile launcher, it's going to launch it now. Now, you're partly in the tunnel, and there is walls. You will have a +2 AC due to the partial cover.
That's good.
And it fires at you. Here we go. For a 27 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yes, that
Also
hits
with
me.
another natural 17. Dealing 10
Oh yeah,
blood.
you can't roll below 10. And
Apparently
we can't
I
roll
can,
over
yeah.
10.
So
This-
how many people do we need to launch a class action lawsuit against Roll20 for this nonsense?
It does 10 bludgeoning damage to you. And then
Alright.
That's like half your health.
that's a third of your health. And with its
Are you
last
down?
action, it reloads.
Reload. I don't appreciate the reload. Okay.
This one.
Wait, what is it reloading with? Isn't this the blunderbuss thing that takes,
So
like,
it actually
ridiculous-
has some handfuls of junk in its pockets if it needs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bulk worth of junk.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna carry junk when I use it.
Hey,
Yeah.
how many
It's
copper
basically using
coins
all of its
count
bulk
as-
for just this launcher and a bunch of junk.
How many copper coins does it take to load the gun?
Like
And
100.
is that less than a bullet?
Much more.
Okay.
Well, it's one bulk worth of trash, right? That
Yeah.
goes into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever a bulk of copper is.
Like at
That's
least
a lot of copper.
Yeah.
Never mind.
the ordinary Morlock at the door with its. I think what it's going to do is it's not going to immediately attack you, especially because you previously mentioned like the other two, like something was up with the other two. I think you told them it died, but they can't actually see that it's Kayla specifically. They just heard like in through the tunnel.
I think they just assumed they died. We didn't specifically say, yeah, they're
Yeah.
dead.
This
I mean,
Morlock.
you were saying that you were going to use our body's bait, which technically we did.
This Morlock is going to delay its turn and see how you guys act. It's gonna it raises its club suspiciously at the three of you, and it's basically acting like, don't try anything funny while we deal with this. So it's gonna delay its turn until after you act. Caliph, what do you do?
Alright, I think the original plan then is on. I'm going to start by using that wand to cast Magic Missile with just one action. And my hope is that I'll be able to describe that in some cases, because I want this to be as noisy and very obvious look over here as possible. I'm kind of imagining almost like a firework going off. The little zippy thing of like a spark of just fire.
Like a Harry Potter movie.
Sparklers going through.
Did you
Not
see
something that's going to be blinding, but
have you seen the Harry Potter movies, specifically the later movies, where they cast spells?
no, I have not seen any of the Harry Potter movies. I have read the books.
I know that's not true because I showed you some, but I only showed you one
Yeah,
and 4.
well,
1 and 3. I don't know if you saw clips from the
furthering
later
this
ones.
conversation comes a controversy.
They basically shoot fireworks at each other. That's what the spells end up being.
Sounds good.
That's why I'm asking.
Shooting
but yeah,
fireworks.
Fireworks, firecrackers, basically, and when it hits, I basically want it to go off with a very loud amount of noise.
Okay.
So magic missile for 1 action, and I'll ping that, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. It's a guaranteed
Terribly
hit. It takes
effective
2 force damage as the firework hits it and like spitters against it.
Then when we were in between the weeks, we were kind of saying that, okay, to get the people to follow me, there would need to be some sort of a deception roll.
If you want to sort of taunt them to fight you without them realizing that's what you want them to do.
Yeah. I'm thinking that the best call there is not so much of a taunt as oh drat it, I thought that was going to do more, looking scared and running away and basically having them pile in on after that. So that's my goal here.
Okay. I think there's going to be 2 DCs for this then. There's going to be 1 DC for just getting the engineer to follow you. That's going to be like really relatively standard difficulty. It's going to be very difficult to get all of them to follow you and leave the others alone in this room, which would be higher.
So is it a matter of pick which DC I'm rolling against?
No, I'm wrong. I just realized that Pathfinder has 2 DCs built in. There's going to be 1 DC, and 1 will be a regular success, and 1 will be a critical success.
Oh, that works.
So the DC will be based on the engineer's will. Their will save is 10 as a bonus to a D20, so their passive will is going to be a DC 20.
And a DC 30 is the critical success.
DC 30 to get all of them to follow you, DC 20 to get this guy to follow you alone.
Well, if you roll a nat 20, then that boosts it, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because we all roll nat 20 so frequently.
Totally.
Listen, if you're shooting me, you get a nat 20.
Now that you've said you're not going to get a natural 20, you will. That we've seen that multiple times in this game.
Little guys have plus 10 to their will save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just spent the past year getting fucked with by ghouls, so they're
yeah. Also, more specifically, the
steely nerves
is smarter than the others.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be intelligence?
Will is like there's only 3 types of saves: fortitude, reflex, and will. So
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will is wisdom, I think.
Will is primarily wisdom, but it still would account for this. And their wisdom is actually their highest stat. Oh, I'm wrong. Their wisdom is not their highest stat, but it's quite high. Nonetheless, you're of a DC of 20, and if you can, it'll follow you into the tunnels if you run away.
Well, I can either do that, or I've declared that I'm doing that. We're doing that.
It's 1 action. Perfect.
It worked for at least 1.
Yeah, so this one is going to follow you away, and that's going to probably very much help the others.
And then I'm retreating. Okay, sorry. That was interesting button presses. And then I am retreating in the tunnels as I figure out how to move. Okay. Doop. And I'm assuming that this...
Stepping over a trap that you know is there is going to be a relatively easy acrobatics check. I think it's DC 10.
My question is, am I on difficult terrain over here?
No. You remember you moved those boats as well, so they aren't even there on the map.
They're used in the dragon trap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will get all the way over to this spot, and I think I'll stop there, at least until I see how the rest of the room is and where our mushroom friend is.
Okay, please make an acrobatics check.
Where is said mushroom friend? I got past it. That's fine. Sure. Blind roll. Acrobatics. Or wait, does it have to be blind?
What?
Is this a blind roll?
Not in this case. You'll know if you step over the trap or not.
Watch.
When you step in the bear trap and it hurts, you failed.
You're good.
15.
You step over it, you're fine.
Okay, and no, I'm reasonably comfortably behind the pincushion. They can deal with it.
Okay. Rogar, looking around, you can see, the Morlock next to you is still delaying its turn for now. It's seeing, like, what are you guys going to do? It's wielding its club, like, hitting against its hand like a baseball bat once or twice, waiting for you to do something. And the other one is ready to run into the tunnel.
Yeah, I think the plan was we'd say, oh, we're going to go flank, and then we'll, like, try and catch them all in the tunnel. But if not all of them go in the tunnel, I think changes the plan. But I don't know that, so he will just curse, and I'll go flank, and just start to come on, bang, just leave with bang. Was he like, we're gonna go flank him? Bye.
Okay, you just leave.
So you're
That's
basically
the
saying
opposite.
we've got to go kill that
So
person who just ran off?
the plan was for you guys to yell, "We're going to go around and flank them and stop them from getting down the other hallway." Like,
Yeah, that's
tell the Morlocks to go up the tunnel, and you guys take the long way around to cut off whoever just attacked. Right?
But in
right.
reality, just staying outside of that room and then basically going in after they've already gotten into the tunnel.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me redo my movement because so I was there. Let me do me first. 20. I'm gonna move 40, and I'll just stop there, and then Bang's just gonna double move with me. I will say like, oh, I'll go flank, but really I need the guy who is good at talking to say we're gonna flank. You guys go in the tunnel, which would be Indigo.
Understand how I've been put in the position of the mean, scary face character, but apparently I'm the scary face.
Isn't that what you built your character to be?
I don't know. Doing the whole intimidate as the main combat tactic just felt like
Well,
a fun mechanic to play with.
Don't you
Fair.
also have deception?
No,
No.
Oh, I
have
thought you had deception.
no, that's the wizard boy. I have diplomacy and intimidation.
Well, you could diplomatically tell them you go down the tunnel, we'll go around. And then my third action will be to stealth behind this desk.
Okay.
Ooh.
Make
Oh,
a
no,
secret
there's just-
stealth check.
What's my stealth? Oh, +9. Oops, close that door on accident. Oh, what?
What's up?
Frozen?
Jordan?
You frozen?
Yeah.
I think we lost him. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, after Rogar's turn,
That's a
Mor-
successful stealth check right there.
Yeah.
You
I
hid
think
from
so,
the
yeah.
internet.
after Rogar's turn, we'll have him make a stealth check when someone looks for him. I'll make it for him if he's still not back by then. The Morlock is going to act as like I think it says, "Hey, no," and it doesn't stop Rogar from coming, but it walk. I think it's gonna chase after him or go after Hagen.
I mean,
I've done something wrong.
You're
least
right. I
something
think it's going to go
is,
after Rogar, so I am going to have to make that stealth roll.
I'm also unarmed. I'm just specifically unarmed.
They've seen you punch them before, though, to be fair.
Just because they saw me punch through one more lock.
Okay, it can move 30 feet into the room, and then I'll see if it sees Rogar, so I'll make that stealth check for him. He got a 22. So its first action was to move. It doesn't innately see him. It's going to make a seek action as its second one. So it's going to roll an 11 to see him. So it doesn't. What do I do with Bang?
okay.
Yeah, the cameras were rearranged. Stealth with multiple characters. I don't know how that works, and I don't want to immediately have Bang found because of that, or even punished by it requiring a second stealth roll, one separate for Bang.
Did Bang necessarily go with Rogar?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He didn't use an action to do it, but Bang right now would be following Rogar, and I'm good with that. Jordan moved Bang to follow him, and I think that makes sense here.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Mhm.
Yes, welcome back.
I can hear you now.
Okay, can you see me?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Discord. It says it's open, but it's not like it's showing. It's in my like taskbar, but it's not showing up like anywhere else. So let me hard close it and
yeah.
reopen it.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Bang make his own stealth roll since he got the free follow anyways with Rogar.
So Bang's really just got to beat an 11.
Yes, it's gonna be the same roll. Let's see what Bang has for stealth. +2. Welcome back, by the way. So the Morlock went into the room, didn't see you, but it might see Bang. Do you want to roll a stealth roll for Bang? You need to beat an 11, and you have a +2 with Bang.
Yes, I will just roll 1d20 +2.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice.
He goes in and he looks around, and you're both like you and the bear are barely fitting under the desk and behind it. And he's just like,
the bear isn't really hiding. He's just kind of standing in the room.
Yeah, he's on his hind legs like a stuffed bear. Yeah, the Morlock looks around and says, "What? Where did they go?" And then it's gonna he lost you, so he's gonna turn around and walk back. And he looks at you, and he's blocking the door now. And he says to you, Hagen, "Don't try anything funny."
We're just going around to stop the bad guy from running away.
Perfect. Growl Goose, King of the Morlocks, will still not trust you. So as a precaution, he is going to mutter under his breath and cast a defensive spell. And he is surrounded by several illusory copies of himself as he casts Mirror Image. 3 illusory copies of himself.
How does Mirror Image work in this game?
It's literally a totally separate roll that you need to make to hit someone. If there's 3 copies and then the original, there's basically you see 4 versions of him around. You have a 1 in 4 chance of actually hitting him once you would hit him. Every time you hit a mirror image, it is destroyed. So the chance to be hit goes every time you miss through the mirror image, it gets less powerful.
Okay.
If you critically hit, it looks like, someone with a mirror image, it both destroys a mirror image and regularly hits him.
Do you have to regularly hit to actually hit a mirror image, or if you miss, can that hit a mirror image?
Yeah.
If you
So it's successful hit, roll again to see whether you hit a mirror image or not.
After a successful hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So plate armor plus mirror image actually a really good combo.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does armor do miscast chance in this edition or no?
I have no idea actually.
Not
I
sure what
don't think
miscast
so.
chance is, which means probably not, given that I've looked up spellcasting a lot.
I think you just have to have you have to both be trained in armor and the spellcasting, which is a much harder thing to pull off.
Yep.
Without doing weird builds. Like wizard doesn't get trained in plate armor.
Yeah.
Nope.
For his last action, the king casts shield on himself. And you know how that works.
Yes.
Lactarius.
Well, it's almost the end of the. If I delay, that just goes to the end of the round, right? It doesn't. I can't just pop in at any point in the next round, can I?
Yeah, you can pop in at any point.
Yeah, I wasn't sure actually. So if you can.
Any point before your next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That
makes sense.
It makes sense to me. I'm not sure, but that does make sense to me.
Okay.
That's the lovely thing. After the first round, like, turn order doesn't really matter. People are going in that order, sure. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, from the page on archive, it just says you return to the initiative order as a free action triggered by the end of another creature's turn. If you delay an entire round without returning to the initiative order. So I don't think that means
it means
top to
not
bottom.
till the end of the round.
I think it
until
means
your next turn would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Two things I could do here. Hiding is one action, correct?
Yes. You
Okay.
have to have like certain you have to like be behind a partial cover or something like that, which you are.
Hmm.
But yeah,
All right. So what? Yeah, I'm gonna hide and then ready an action.
okay. What is the
Basically,
ready
how
to
I'm gonna
action? And
ready
like,
to
what's the
action is
trigger?
to smack anything that walks into this square.
The spike snare square.
Yep. Say
Perfect.
that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
All right. Stealth. This
Yep.
is hidden. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost forgot.
So you want to hit him with the spike snare in the dragon's lair?
Make your stealth roll. Hagen, it's your turn. Did the API die? It just didn't go through.
There it goes.
Oh, I see the emote went through, but I never received the hidden roll.
Mm,
Give me a sec.
Oh.
API is frozen.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll just restart that. Hagen, you can go while it's happening, though.
yeah, I'm gonna do the diplomacy thing where I suggest we'll advance and we'll catch up behind. We're here for this eternal reward or whatever.
There we go. You
Or
can
the
do it
Ghost
now.
Queen.
Yeah.
With religion.
Okay, I got the roll. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Growlgoose is still cautious about whatever situation is going on, but he doesn't seem to think that you are involved in it. So on his turn, he will respond to you.
Well, excuse me. Is he gonna let me squeeze through the door and
Oh no,
enact the
he's
plan?
gonna
No?
talk. He's gonna um not if you just want to leave. No, he intended to like, oh, you're accepting, then come with me, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Well,
Wasn't
yeah.
the goal to like they're on the same team, you go that way, we'll go this way?
That was the goal.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense that they're not going to believe me right away with a 16 because their numbers are 4 million.
Yeah.
They're not gonna just let you out right now, but he it's enough to keep them from attacking you and to keep them talking to you. So that's good.
What is their social tag with those two specifically in the room?
Like, what is their
Like
Like,
neutral, unfriendly?
right now? This one's unfriendly. It's still suspicious of Hagen. This one is neutral. The king is neutral, and this one is currently distracted by the person in the tunnel.
Okay, so they would have to be unfriendly to automatically distrust.
So the neutral one would automatically trust.
Yeah, but the guy
But
guarding the door
blocking their
distrusts.
way. Yeah. Don't wait.
Yep. Okay. Do you do
That's
anything
not
else on your turn?
neutral.
Maybe move towards the tunnel to lead them there?
I raise my shield towards the tunnel to help with the
Different.
ruse.
Okay, sounds good. On its turn, the engineer is going to say, "No, you don't escape me." And then it's going to chase after you. So it runs up to here for its first move, and then it's going to not have great cover from here because of the amount of cave between it. Oh. It could shoot you from there and then move closer. Oh, actually, no. I know what I need to do. I need to let me quickly check. I know what your stealth check was. Does it get an automatic stealth reload actions hide against the perception DC? So it's against its automatic perception. Okay. So the creature runs up into the tunnel. Red Lecturius. You are hiding, but the creature spots you as it runs up and stops there. And I think it says clever. Raises its gun at you and fires its current shot. It is going to. There we go. That's just describing what it does. Hold on. I think it misses you. You duck behind cover as the cave is pelted, and part of it, like a bunch of dust and small rocks, are dug out of the cave as the projectiles hit it. But it sees you, but it doesn't hit you.
Okay.
For its last action, oh, he has been taunted. Okay, I'm gonna roll. For his last action, just like PCs do, he's going to make an automatic perception check to see if he spots the trap right in front of him, or he's going to move into it. That's what's going to happen.
Does the trap have a DC, or did we set that when we rolled to set it? Or
I didn't roll
There
to set
wasn't
it.
a
I
roll
just
to
said
set
I
it, but I think I might
Okay.
ask. Let me check. I think it'll actually be based on your craft DC, so like 10 plus your craft skill.
Oh, my craft skill is 7.
It rolled a natural 1. It does not see the trap and runs right into it.
yay!
Yay.
So spike snare. What to do?
Yes.
Do you have that written
Um,
down, or I can pull it up if needed?
I got it.
Okay.
The base snare consists of hidden spikes that rely on a creature's momentum to lacerate, potentially impair it, as it enters the snare square, dealing 2d8 piercing damage. The creature must attempt a DC 17 basic reflex saving throw.
Okay. It makes the saving throw normal success, not critical, so it takes only half damage,
So 2d8.
and then half it, or is that
I think so. Let me
Yeah,
look.
Yeah.
2d8 and half it.
Yep.
okay? Takes
3 damage.
Our luck.
Now it gets hit with an axe.
Now it gets hit
Yes.
with a prepared action
Now
axe. It didn't damage you, unfortunately, so you don't get your bonus damage with your axe.
That's
But
fine.
it's still an axe.
It's still a big fucking axe. All right, retribution axe. First time I'm using this shit. Find out what happens. Not great.
Yep. No, it dodges to the side.
No. I'm not happy with that. I'll hero point that. I got enough.
Oh yeah, you got 3.
That's true.
Snare trap actually snare anything, or it's still full movement? Whatnot?
Spike snare is what it's called, I believe. So I'm not sure it does snare.
No.
27 to hit.
Ooh.
That.
Is almost a crit, but not a crit.
Damn it.
But
Well,
you still deal damage.
18
Fine.
AC.
Oh,
Sweet. One on the roll.
we're on one
That's
on a
5 damage.
D12. Okay, it takes 5 damage. So it takes a grazing hit, and it snarls at you, the creature. With that was its third action, was actually moving into there, so it ends its turn. Caliph, what do you do?
Past and actually get into the stance that I want to be in. Thanks. So I'm going to Ray of Frost it because it's right in front of me. Why not?
Okay.
23.
23 hits.
Lovely. 6 damage.
Yep. It takes the 6 cold damage, and there is a large patch of frost all over the arm it keeps using to cover up. It has like the gash from the axe, and now a large patch of frost all over its like forearm.
Starting to spread snowflakes.
Yep.
And I'll use the last action to go into Arcane Cascade.
Okay. Rogar, you are hiding. You heard the Morlock. You were hiding under the desk. You heard the Morlock come in looking for you, but then leave, unable to find you, and bang. What do you do?
I will delay.
All right.
The furry paperweight sitting on top of the desk.
Yep. Okay. You are delaying. The Morlock on its turn is not... I don't think it's going to do really anything. It's suspicious of Hagen. So
I mean,
I
it's
think
probably been hearing shouting from the corridor.
It did hear a gunshot
A gunshot
from who?
some screeches.
from
The Morlock.
his buddy, his Morlock buddy.
Yeah, his friend.
That's
I
like a
don't-
catapult, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not
I
like
don't think it
black
does
powder
gunshot
balloon.
damage. It's not supersonic, and it doesn't use gunpowder.
Well, he heard the cry of
Screaming.
pain from the axe wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to delay for now, though. He's still a bit... He's the unfriendly one to Hagen. However, he delays for now. Growlgoose, however, says... I think you hear like 3 echoes of his voice as the mirror images are simultaneously talking. And he says, "So you will take up the crusade? Is that what you are saying? And destroy the foul ghouls?"
We're helping with this one.
Are the ghouls attacking? He looks much more
I don't know.
Okay.
Did that look like a ghoul? I didn't get a good look at it.
Okay. Then I think, yeah, he says 16. This might be you deceiving him, but I
It's
might.
diplomacying him.
This is turning into a deceive thing of like, you know perfectly well who's attacking him.
See him. That part's true. I did not see the attacker in the hallway.
As far as we know, it could be the ghouls came up from back to back.
I think in this case, Growlgoose says, "Prove your loyalty then. Destroy the intruder." And points, and it looks like he's actually ordering both you and the Morlock next to you to go into the tunnel. And then he casts shield again, just in case something is up. And for now, he's going to prepare an action. You can see that he's primarily looking at the tunnel when he prepares this action. The Morlock is going to continue to delay its turn. Lactarius, what do you do?
Can I slot in right here?
Yes,
Because I just heard him talk and he's very loud.
he is. And the door's open.
I want to hunt prey because I heard him.
Fair.
So he's now hunted. And now I know he's not going to go down the tunnel. So I think I have to. I'm moving stealthily.
Okay.
So I'm going to move.
Every time you move, though, you do have to reroll your stealth.
And you move at half speed.
Yeah. So I'm going here and opening this door because we kind of know the layout of this.
Cool.
Never opened that door before at all.
Okay, open that door.
Oh, I see something.
You do. Let me quickly pull up and then describe that room to you.
What door is this? I can't see anything.
In the
What door had it
original
been in?
door with the desk, there's a it's the.
Oh, I
there's two
didn't even
doors.
know there was a door there.
There's-
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I've never opened it.
Yep.
I thought I'd get a cheeky little flank out of this.
That's fair. Here we go. One wall of this washroom has been gouged out by sharp claws. That's the room like right in front of you, revealing a rough-hewn tunnel leading west. Through the tunnel itself, since you have dark vision, you can see that there is water dripping down the walls of this cavern, and a large soggy nest of mud and bones. There is some kind of creature that is dwelling in the center of it. It reminds you of some kind of like it is some kind of slug creature. It looks like it's about the size of a person. It's medium. But I think that between the tunnels and the fact that it looks like it is curled up, you can't get a clear look at it right now.
That's fine. As soon as I see anything, I am closing the door slowly. I was like, I didn't think there'd be anything in here.
Yeah.
I think that's
You
both
should
my
have knocked. Don't enter the bathroom before knocking. Or yeah.
I think that's all three
That
of my
is
actions because I
move,
moved, open, and closed.
Yep, that's true. Okay.
I had to peek.
Lactarius.
All right. Well. Yeah, I mean, what do you think I'm going to do? Here, have that.
None of us.
It's a 15 hit.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, well. What did I roll on that? A 5? We'll try one more. It's a
That
21
hits.
hit. All right.
Very much does hit.
Better than 1. 7. Okay.
Technically better than 1.
Technically better than 1. You deal 7 slashing damage to it, and the creature seems fairly wounded. Yeah, if you want to, you could try to intimidate it or something.
Oh, I know what I didn't do. Rage. I need to rage.
Ah,
Raging is a thing I need to do. Okay, so
It's
that's
the
my third
main
action.
thing you do.
remembered
Yeah.
that you needed to get mad.
Mm. So yes, I am very angry that I missed and then hit.
Perfect. Hagen,
This isn't going the way it was planned.
it never does.
I'm making eyeballs at the Morlock who doesn't like me, being like, "Are you going first? Am I
He's
going
delaying his
first?"
turn, so he like gestures to you like, no, like you first.
I mean, okay,
You do have the big shield.
yeah. 1,
Yeah, this guy's still unfriendly towards you, even no, despite what the king says.
3, 4, 5. Readying an action takes 2 actions or 1?
Readying an action
2.
takes 2 actions, so you need to do it now.
That's stupid. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to punch this guy when he comes in the hallway.
When he follows you?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I think that's what he does. He's going to insert himself in, right after you. He's going to follow you into the hallway, into the tunnel, and then you punch him.
Just like right in the face.
Yep. You just like turn around as he's falling behind you and then deck him, hopefully. Yep, that
20.
hits. He takes 7 bludgeoning damage. Perfect. And then he's going to try and deck you right back.
All right. Cool.
Cartoon.
Yep. Oh, interesting. I think he's... Oh, he doesn't have... Okay, he doesn't have a punch attack. He's going to hit you with his club that he's holding, though. Or rather, he's going to try. He misses you, barely, with the first swing. With the second... he's going to lunge at you with his jaws for a second action. But miss as well. So he's like, I knew it! And then swings roughly at you, like hitting the tunnel sides and lashing at you, but being unable to reach you. The engineer, on its turn, is going to say, this is a trap! And then it's going to back up, turn around, see what is going on back here with Hagen. Oh, right, you can auto-follow. That's fun.
Yeah.
And it's going to realize that it needs to get Hagen down if it wants to get free. And the bad news is it can't technically flank Hagen because it's not an exact opposite squares.
Yeah, I'm just in the way.
Yeah. So it drops its projectile launcher with its and then with its second action draws a warhammer that it will then use to try to hit you with. It's just like it looks like a tinkering hammer on its belt. It's gonna swing it wildly at you, barely hitting this time for 8 bludgeoning damage. But that's its turn. Caliph.
I know what I want to do. I want to teleport into the melee. I can't see what squares are occupied
The
or
spike
not.
snare is also gone because it was triggered.
You would have to be in this square here, like you'd be in.
I think
Yeah.
if you move to here, you can see where to teleport, maybe.
But that square that's free is a bad spot to be.
Yeah, you'd be in. Your back would be to the open room behind you.
Yeah,
With
where
the
the
magic
big,
king in
big
it.
boy is.
Either way, I think you want to move to this square, is my opinion, and then you can just range attack from a distance if you want to. Or with your ridiculous movement speed, you could like run all the way around the entire room and like go in the other side.
You could come on my side.
I could actually, but I'm not.
Hold on.
Okay, that's done.
As I
Now I can
am
eat.
tempted.
Oh, okay.
No, okay. I'm not sensibly going to spend a whole bunch of actions doing that. Okay, I think you're right. Just moving forward a little bit and attacking is the best call. So I'll move before behind the mushroom so I can see what on earth is happening in this tunnel. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do the cold attack on this guy again.
Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to attack. A 14 misses. It dodges out of the way. These
It
creatures
dodges in these tunnels.
Yep. It like jumps up to the roof for a second of the tunnel. These creatures
He
are
matrixed it.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the image of these things just like doing somersaults in the air in the middle of a like this tunnel.
Okay.
It's great.
Well, he had to put on his sunglasses first, and then he was able to do all that.
Yes.
Growlgoot heard the words "it's a trap." As
That is a good question. Are these things
Oops.
having any issues with the light?
who is emitting light?
Me.
You are right now within 20 feet. Then this one will be blinded, which means it's now blinded. Actually, as you were moved closer to it. Were you emitting light while stealthed?
Let's not worry about the light. It's fine.
I do not know, and at this point, it would be a bit.
I think, yeah.
But they're not in the blinded condition. Would be the thing with the light. They'd be in the second stage.
Yeah, because
Their
they've
eye is
already
adjusted.
been. Yeah.
Oddly enough, emitting light doesn't actually seem to affect the stealth roll, so if I stealthed, even if I was emitting light, I was still stealth.
Fair.
I don't know why.
What was I going to say? But you're right, Indigo. It hasn't been 24 hours since you last fought them. Because you went downstairs. And so they're just dazzled, which is much less powerful. On his turn, the king hears the Morlock Akbar say, "It's a trap." So he runs over to here to see who he can see. I think he can see Hagen. So on his turn, he's going to
He
cast...
sees me in the hallway as intended.
Oh, yes, but he can see the other Morlock that's right in front of him fighting you. And he's like, oh, okay. He no longer trusts you. He is now hostile to you. And he is going to cast a spell called Phantom Pain. This is a very strong spell for him. Please make I believe it's a will saving throw. Yes, please make a will saving throw as illusory pain starts to rack your brain.
Good
You
thing I roll a
are
30.
completely unaffected by it.
My life is pain.
Yeah.
It's just what do you mean you cast a spell?
So you
That's
shrug
against
off
the law.
all of the...
You can't do that.
Shrug off the damage and the persistent damage. And the spell ends immediately. That's his turn.
So Hagen cannot flank or be flanked, essentially, because he's in between squares?
Correct, because it's not exact opposites. It's close, but it's not. Rogar, you have a turn now.
Aha. I run in. I go 20. It's action 1, action 2. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You see multiple copies of Growlgoose occupying the same space.
I then command bang to sick 'em, boy. So I'm gonna try and do 25. That's 35. I'm just putting bang between me and Growlgoose. Like that. That's Bang's 2 actions.
That was Bang's 2 actions. That was only 2 actions for you, though? Or was that...
No, I moved twice, and
Okay,
then my
you moved
third one was
twice.
to command him to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Hawk Octarius.
27 to hit.
That hits. But like your previous 27 doesn't crit.
But it does 20 damage,
Mhm.
god damn it.
That's more than one.
Cool. I think you cut off one of this creature's arms, basically. It's almost dead.
It's almost
It's
dead.
almost dead. Just missing an arm.
Hmm.
It's just a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, fine. I will kill it. Hopefully with a 20.
20 hits. And I don't think you cannot kill it with a little health it has left, and you've plus 8 to damage right now.
Yeah. That's 10. Oops.
That's the attack roll again.
I hit the wrong button. Damage. Roll it. Oh, it doesn't roll on previous damage. I see.
Oh, it
11.
rolls the latest one. Either way,
Mm.
you kill it. And it falls to the ground.
Aha.
You have an action left, I believe.
Mm-hmm. 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 One second. What is the actual intimidate action called?
Demoralize.
Yeah.
Demoralize.
Yes,
That's right.
demoralize.
That's one action.
2.
Within 30 feet.
It's 2 actions.
It's one. It says.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell's my speed for then?
What is your feat, if you can put it up there?
No, demoralize is one action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
things, do they speak common?
No, but they speak Undercommon, which I think you speak to.
No, I do not. So I cannot do this.
Okay. I think pretty much
Well,
everyone else can.
fine.
Oh, well, you can do it. It just is a -4 penalty. It's according to this.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's give it a shot, because why not? I don't want to waste my last action on a 5-foot step if I don't have to.
Yeah.
5-foot step. Range.
Okay. And I assume you're doing it to this guy you can see. Yeah, it'd have to be.
Yes. I'm going to
Okay. Against their
lift
will,
up the
DC.
severed limb, waggle it in the air,
Excellent.
and it's a
Tusken
-4,
Raider
you said?
-4
Okay.
to normal. No, it
That's
just
a
makes
9.
this guy growls in rage. Just makes him mad, not scared.
Oh.
Okay. Hagen, it's your turn.
Well, if the mushroom couldn't do it, I'm gonna do the same thing and give him the stink eye.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, pass me the limb. I want to try it.
I only rolled an 8, but I don't think that's good enough.
Unfortunately,
It's a
not.
16 total.
It is a 16 total, but that is a bit too low. This guy growls at you as well in a rage, and it says, "You'll pay for that, Uplanders."
So,
Good thing I punch him.
damage at all, or were any of them damaged at the beginning of this fight?
Um,
And I
Some of them are.
miss.
The king is damaged a
the
little
king was
bit.
the only one damaged at the
Okay.
beginning of this fight. Okay, perfect. He blocks. He uses his club to block your
It's
punch.
your hand.
He doesn't
I raise my
no.
shield.
Perfect. Okay. You raise your shield on his turn. He looks back behind him and notices that his king is in danger. So he is going to retreat from you, sharing a space with his king. So now there's 4 Murlocs if you count there's 5 including the mirror images.
That's right. They can do that stupid shit. Okay.
Yep. And then it's going to swing at bang with his club with a +1 above normal. A 20 hits bang for 9 damage. And then with his jaws, missing.
So, a question on that.
Isn't he dazzled?
He isn't close enough to Caliph to be dazzled. Oh, wait, is he? 1, 2, 3. He's just close enough. You're right. So there's a 1 in 5 chance. If it's I'll roll the d20. If it's super low, he misses. He hits.
No. Okay.
Zen,
On their
It's not
yeah,
1
on
in
their
5,
little
it's DC 5.
on their stacking feature that they have.
How does that work, and does, 5 of them matter?
Only 2 of them can share a space, and the only thing it does is it makes it confusing to attack them and gives them a +1 to attack rolls.
Do they lose it if they're flat-footed?
No.
Okay, so if I grappled one, that doesn't end that condition.
Correct.
Okay.
Not sure why, but it's a thing. Prince Caliph, what do you do?
Herald is open.
We can technically, get past friends in the tunnel. So
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then let's see what the situation is looking. There is nowhere to stand behind them, is there?
Nope. He went into that corner so we could see through the tunnel, but he's still in a corner. However, one
Is
thing I'll
there a
say,
square
you
here?
can go into, I'd say it was this square, which means someone else who's in your space where you are now could flank him if they follow up after.
Okay. Well,
Oh, so you're saying
25,
like that?
35,
Yeah.
45, 50. There we go. Gah. Okay.
How's that?
And
Or does it stop
wait,
you from?
what?
Oh, it stopped you from seeing anything.
You're
Okay.
in the wall.
How's this?
They're in the walls.
Thank you.
Hey, listen to the walls, man.
And I am going to spell strike. And I'll try and spell strike at the king. He's been really annoying.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go with this spell striking with the kind of cold, I think.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, it did.
You do
something.
4 damage.
Please roll a d20.
Maybe.
D20.
Mirror
Oh,
image.
mirror image.
D20.
How's that work for like an AoE?
Yeah, and the fact that the other spell is also going through. Oh, sorry.
Well, first let's roll the d20 to see if the spell strike itself is affected. And the spell you're using is an AoE?
No, it's not.
Then
I was just
it would
asking,
be
like,
just
in
one
general.
thing. Okay, let me check. I actually have, like, it just says up here what, hold on, I'm just gonna make this a public roll. Change the creature so that rolls are not hidden. Here we go. Never whisper rolls. There we go. Now output mirror image. Oh, it's a
D4.
It's a D4. That's new. Okay, roll a D4.
I mean, you could just translate.
That's true.
Translate
Yeah.
Translate the
into a
18. So
Yeah.
divide it by 5. So that would be a 6. Or a 4. It would be max number.
Wait.
The highest number on the D4.
Yes, it would be a 4
Um,
on the D4.
If all 3 images remain, there's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting you. 1 on a 1d4. So low is good. On
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So you miss. You destroy one of the mirror images. So it's
Now he
easier to
only
hit
has
him in the
3.
future. So it's going to be a D3, basically. But you hit, but don't hit. You hit one of the illusory images, which shatters like glass.
And the poor Frost didn't even get to go. Okay.
Yep. And that is
Fair
your
enough.
turn, I believe. On the
Yes, it is.
perfect. What is this spell?
I don't like that.
Also, looking at spells, next time we do a thing, I have a spell I picked up for Caleb's squishy body. I take half your damage. That's what the spell does.
Oh, so you're both gonna die. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but I have 40 hit points and Caleb has 2, so
I have 30.
Okay.
You normally have 2.
you normally have 2, so this means you're gonna have 4 now. It's gonna be great. But I think that's the combat plan because you can't survive being on the front line, and I can't do enough damage. So it's level the playing field.
Fair enough.
Oh. Can he draw a line? Hold on.
This curved hallway, he
Center
can't.
to there. Are we gonna get weird with line spells like this, where it can hit
Line
both
Oh, let me
spells
see.
in these kind of games are played with D6s you put on the battle map. If you can't put them straight in the line on the squares, we can't do it.
Let me look up line spells. Pathfinder 2nd edition.
Ugh.
It has grids and not measuring tapes.
Line of
See, I'm too used
effect.
to BattleTech. In BattleTech, this would work.
Yeah, I don't think it would work in this case.
I think it's more. I think based on what I'm seeing, it looks more like. Can I draw like a square?
Yeah.
I think it's more like this.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. This is just I got like
Yeah.
I got like this picture.
Anyway, my point is, I am not in a straight line from the king.
No,
Oh, he's not aiming at
aiming-
you.
He's trying to hit me and bang.
Oh well, whatever. It's fine.
So yeah,
Never mind.
the line is 5 foot wide wherever it goes, but it's in a straight line, so it's only in cardinal directions.
Here, that's what I got. That's the picture I was looking at. I'm not sure. Actually, no, it would even go like this. Actually,
Oops.
So basically, it either has to go. It can go in one of 8 directions. That's it.
Well, except diagonals. Diagonals seem fair.
Yeah.
well, it goes diagonal like.
But it also shows that it's going. It also shows other directions too in the picture in the article that Jordan linked.
Yeah.
Let me quickly check something, because
What?
now that you look at, actually, no, he's not going to be firing it towards you guys in the tunnel. As good as a line as it is, he's more at threat from the people in front of him.
I think he can only hit me or bang. I don't think he can hit both of us
No,
because
I just think he can actually hit both Hagen and Lactarius, but he won't.
I don't know.
Nonetheless,
Hmm.
oh, never mind. He has a special ability that lets him move and attack, and take a 2-action. He can spend 2 actions using a special occult attack ability, where he can move and make a 2-action attack, but it's still just 2 actions. So he's going to move right up here, and then make the line attack that hits both Bang and Rogar.
Well, at least he moved
Oh.
off the pile.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What's she?
So he whispers, and like a dark tendril starts shoot out of his hand, piercing or trying to pierce both Bang and Rogar. So, can each of you both make a fortitude save? It's
Mine. Okay, I fail.
And that's the king who moved
the
off?
king. Yes.
And then this is bangs.
Okay.
Bang also fails.
So you both take 7 negative energy damage and 1 persistent bleed damage.
Wait, he's dazzled.
This is an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just firing the laser in your general
Yeah, it's 5 foot
direction.
wide,
And then-
like laser, basically, of bleeding.
And then it's persistent what?
1 damage every turn. At the end of
Oh,
every
my.
one of your turns, both you and Bang will take 1 damage.
Then again, though, you've got to love the damage. Like, they rolled max on the damage dice.
I know.
Max on, 4 and 3 out of the 2d4.
Man,
And
I
then
don't
he's
get
gonna
bleed
cast
damage till a
shield
5.
as his last action. Because he can tell he's being targeted, because he is the king. Rogar, what do you do?
Shoot him.
I'm almost considering delaying till after Lactarius, because then Lactarius will get the flat-footed, and then Bang could get the flat-footed.
Up to you. If you... How would delay work with persistent damage? I'll look that up. You can still
I mean,
delay
it
either
wouldn't
way.
happen at your turn, so whenever it's delayed, I assume. Losing the actions is way worse than losing that persistent damage. Though, if it's killing you, like the poison, oof.
I
Huh.
think I'm gonna delay till after Lactarius.
Okay.
Because I assume Barbarian's gonna slot in right here. That's what I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
So
If
your turn
not,
doesn't
then, you
happen
know.
yet. You can
It's
return
only
to initiative as a
delaying
free
by-
action.
1 turn, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, or when you delay, it says it. Any persistent damage or other effects that normally occur at the start or end of your turn occur immediately when you delay. So you and Bang each take 1 damage to delay.
Okay.
Any beneficial
But I
effects
assume
that
that
would
would
end at any
occur.
point during your turn also end. So it counts as a turn for the purposes of like ticks on good and bad things.
Got it.
Okay, so immediately at the start of your turn, you take persistent damage. Then you can choose to delay. Is how is like order of operations.
I think persistent damage is at the end of your turn, but if you delay, it happens. It still happens.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says
Check.
even if it starts at the beginning or end, you just take it.
Yeah, persistent is at the end of your turn, but if you delay it, it still happens. For
Okay.
that turn. So okay, you each take
So-
2 damage and you're delaying.
So we're saying
Yeah.
this square right here is open, the one immediately to the left of what I assume is the king.
It is,
Yes.
and it will be flanking.
That
I
it would
think.
flank
Is what,
with this guy.
yeah,
Okay.
It'll be double flanking, actually.
Oh,
it will be
Fang's
double
there.
flanking. Yeah.
You flank
All
both
medieval.
tokens
Oh, yeah,
from there.
You can't see Bang. He is right there. Your light would hit him, but because the way the light in the wall
Yeah,
is,
the light is doing weird
he's
things.
literally
I
right
can
there.
only see the square, so I can't see anything over
Let me fix
anywhere
that.
here.
Yeah.
Lovely, thank you. My life has moved.
Okay.
And I can see the quarter of both tokens of the enemies, meaning that I can still cast spells at them.
Mhm.
Yes, you can. All right. Are we going after the king or?
We're
King,
killing
King
both
has
of them.
mirror image and he casts shield. The other Morlock did not do either of those things.
Yeah, so I
Hmm.
can see the Morlock.
Probably the other Morlock first then. Be smart. All right. Yeah, I'll go against the regular Morlock for 14 to hit, which is not great.
But it is flat-footed.
It is.
But it is
It is.
flat.
That's still not
It's-
enough.
Flat-footed beats
Hmm.
AC 16.
Mm. All right. Well, attack number 2. Been having luck with these.
Mm-hmm.
Crit. Eat it.
Roll critical damage.
Yay! 28 slashing damage.
Okay, perfect. Goes from almost full health to almost dead.
Yay.
That's
Hmm.
That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay. Hagen, what do you do?
Okay, I'll slot in after Hagen because I don't know what spells he got.
Oh, I'm just gonna cast a cantrip at him.
You might kill him, and then I could just pump lead into the king.
Yeah. All right, I cast Daze at the guy that just got cut in half.
Hmm. Will save. Okay. I'm gonna make. I think it is better if these guys don't whisper. It's just gonna be a bit of a hassle to switch it every time. There we go. So will save succeeds.
Boo.
They're still very willful.
So he takes half damage.
It takes half damage.
Of your
Oh, it's
yeah, it's your
daze.
spellcasting ability modifier. So half of that.
26 plus 3.
Is
Did you
it?
heighten that shit?
I cast level 2 spells, so the cantrips pump to
That's
That's
right.
not
You
how-
do.
level 2.
Do you?
Yeah, cantrips are always at like half level, basically.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Okay.
cast level 2 spells now, so all my cantrips do. If it's 2 or more, it does.
so it takes 2 damage because that's half after that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still alive with 1 health.
I was so close.
didn't
I'll
make the
slot in
save.
after Hagen.
Yep,
Can you hero point a damage dice?
you can't.
No.
I just don't think
Oh,
you
I
can.
take a 5-foot step, I guess. That's it.
Okay, Rogar.
Okay. Bang. Kill him. And I'm gonna say to hit that one. And if he dies, then hit that guy. So
Yeah.
Bang will try and Jaws. Num num. No. His
Oh,
second
God.
attack. Num num. Oh, he crits.
1 health left. You kill him. Bang. Kills
Yeah. Excellent.
Rag tells him around a bit.
him. Yeah.
And then I'm going to. I'm gonna Hunter's Aim.
Okay.
So my 2 action shot at the king. This gains a +2.
We already yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me click the actual gun. 21.
A 21 hits.
Okay, now I roll a d3 to see if I actually hit him.
Yep. On a 1, you hit.
I kill
You kill one
thing.
of the things. Yep.
That's fine.
So there's only one left. There's him and then one copy.
50-50 shot for the next person to try.
Yep.
And that's all my actions.
Perfect. Morlock's dead. So Caliph, it's your turn.
Ooh.
If you take one step up, you'll flank the king.
I'm not. Would I?
Yeah, because I'm at that adjacent
You would with
square.
Hagen. I don't know if you can.
You're behind a wall.
You're not. You're not able to attack him in melee, so you wouldn't.
No.
Can you share a space with a small creature?
No.
No, because small
tiny.
creature. No, tiny creature maybe, but not a small creature.
Okay.
Well, either way, you can stab the king.
You can still stab him. That's correct.
I don't have diplomacy, but I'm wanting to try and get him to surrender.
He won't.
Intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
That I have. Can I basically say, surrender and we might let you live a little longer and try and get him, like, what subjects are you ruling anymore is at this point?
Not to be a buzzkill, but intimidation is the coerce action, which takes 1 minute.
Is it exploration?
Yeah, you must spend at least 1 minute of conversation with a creature.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can't.
So
roll
you
for
might want to
anything.
try to knock him out and then coerce him when he wakes up or something.
Yeah. Okay, so there are some things that you just cannot do in combat. Fair enough.
You can demoralize is like the combat intimidate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
demoralize, and that's just going to give him a penalty to both defense and offense.
Yep. It's a frightened condition if you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Just trying to see, yeah. We'll roll and demoralize. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Before you do that, it is a concentration action, just in case that has an interaction with your magic stuff. I don't know if it does, but
I don't think so, but that did weird things with my thing. I'm pretty sure not. I'll look it up more later, but for now I'll give it a roll and
Yeah, it's fine for now.
retroactively discover, I'm horribly wrong.
Oh, if you're an Arcane Cascade, that's a concentrate.
Okay, so there's just one concentrate at a time then?
I think so.
I will have to look it up separately because all I can find on the Roll20 thing is concentration-related feats. It doesn't mention what concentration itself is. An action with this trait requires a degree of mental concentration and discipline. It doesn't actually say that you can only use one at a time. It's just other things will interact with the tag.
You
That's
can
all it means.
concentrate on
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
It says specifically like a raging barbarian's unable to use any action that requires them to concentrate.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's how that works. But you're good.
So would be
Okay.
good in this case.
So
you're
stuff
doing
on your
no
sheet would
problem.
call it out if it's a problem.
Yeah.
Perfect. In which case, intimidate. Yeah, that didn't work.
No.
I shake the sword at him. It kind of wobbles a little bit because it's a rapier. Then I will just move one step forward, and if I can move myself, which I can't, I will move one step forward.
You can't move
and
yourself.
I
Let me fix that. Let me see if I can fix some of this with the walls and the lighting. Oh, I see the issue. I fixed it.
28 or 23 to hit.
23 to hit. You are not flanking him.
No.
He has shield. Roll 1d2, please. That would hit, except maybe his mirror image will take the hit. Mirror image takes the hit and then fades.
He's out of mirror images.
Well, drat it. Anyhow, that's my turn.
Okay. On his turn,
I've done
Growl
well
Ghoul
reducing those things.
laughs madly. You can see that he isn't going to be easy to get him to give up. He, as a response to intimidate, he says, "You think that you have me where you want me? No, I am the king here. He is going.
What?
He is going to cast a spell called Bane around him.
Oh
Mm,
man.
So more specifically,
damn
he's
it.
making an occult attack. So he's attacking and then moving. So those of you who are next to him, so I'm gonna need everyone except Rogar basically to make a will save.
If I am not in melee range, we talked about.
You are not in melee range. You are not able to hit him because of the stuff in the way, but you are within 5 feet of him.
All right. Fine.
Does that go around corners?
Yes.
Through walls.
Oh. Will save for the bear. Nope.
Everyone fails.
Everyone
and
takes a -1 to all of their attack rolls.
their crit
Okay.
fail.
Did bear crit fail?
Crit fail doesn't do anything, it looks like.
Okay. Is there a status that'll just do -1 to attack rolls? Because the conditions.
No,
thing...
it's its own unique thing.
Okay.
In your options, you can put bonus to rolls, and it'll always ask you for a bonus when you roll a thing.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yep. So, this is as long as you are in the area and he is moving, but you won't make a second save. As if you get within the area, this will will occur again, the -1, and you'll automatically have it. Because you failed the will save the first time. Unless Rogar gets closer, obviously, then he has to make the save. So as part of it, he can move. How far?
Half his speed?
Half a speed, yeah. And his speed is 30, so he can move 15 feet. Perfect. He moves up to here, which is going to be sort of in the middle there, but it's that square. He moves into the tunnel that was no longer blocked off by Caliph.
What was the thing about, moving into the space again? That you just said?
Squeezing? Oh, no,
No.
his occult attack just says he can move up to half his speed, ignoring difficult terrain by natural caves. That's caused by natural caves. At any
Sweet.
time. Yep. And then he yells out in Undercommon again, Grothloot, protect your king.
Well, at least we had advanced.
You did.
Yeah, now we know there's a thing.
You did.
Which you definitely told us about in the heat of battle.
Oh, I'll tell you about it now.
Weird
Now
slug
that it's
thing.
relevant.
It's a weird slug thing.
Weird slug.
Yeah,
Do
and
not engage.
I think at the start of the round I'll roll initiative for it. So before Kalis 23, so you have a full round basically to react to it. I think he's gonna cast shield as his last action. He's not gonna. Well, he could move. No, he's gonna.
Oh wait, didn't he? Oh wait, no, he. Never mind. That was part of his two actions.
He says two actions. The question is, does he want to run or does he want to do that? I think he's actually gonna run. He's not meant for melee. He's a support person, so he's just gonna run like around the corner. But you can still hear his footsteps. He's not that far away.
15, 20, 25. I can get that far.
Perfect. And then it's your turn. So, the creature, oh, okay, I'll roll initiative for it later, so it's not initiative yet. But, this is actually something that's going to happen just from you getting close to this creature. So it hasn't actually started moving yet, it's just uncurling still, but, as you get close to this creature, there is a sickening smell that permeates this place. Growlgoose seems relatively used to or immune to it, but you are not Lactarius. Can you make a will saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Does Bane affect this? That's just attacks, right?
It's just attacks, but also actually just a sec. I'm reading it in full. Yep, no, that is what's happening. As it starts to moan, actually, this isn't a smell, sorry. As the creature starts to moan, just from noticing you, even though it hasn't entered initiative yet, it's moaning. Sounds. It's not that it smells so terrible; it's that its moaning sounds so terrible. But that is what happens. It's an automatic ability of it, not an action.
Fair enough.
You are good, so you are immune to this for 1 minute only.
I'm used to weird cave smells. It's cool. I'm a mushroom.
Yep. Okay, your turn.
All right. Well, Weird slug thing or the king? Weird slug thing or the king?
Probably the king.
At this
Right?
Yep.
He's
point,
running for a reason.
Yep, I'm gonna head over
Yeah,
here.
and then you
Only
turn move his
cowards
icon. He didn't
run.
cast shield this turn, so he.
hey,
And Retribution X to the face for a 29 to hit.
His AC is higher than most of them, so it's not a crit, but it would have been for any of the other Morlocks.
Okay.
In fact, if he was being flanked, it would have been a crit. That's still
14 slashing
nice
damage.
damage. Okay, you injure him severely, but he's still up. Oh, that was just your first attack. You can still have one action left.
Yeah, yep, I do. Well, it's a 13.
But 13 misses. Yep. Okay. Hagen.
All right.
What do you do?
Time to do the Judge Dreadwalk things. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see anything. This is stupid.
I don't either.
1, 2. Why can't I see the king?
I think you're stumbling in the dark is what's happening.
No, I got light.
I can see the king if I switch to your view.
Well, he's like
He's north of
translucent.
me.
I can
I
see the
can see you.
tokens. They're just translucent.
I think
Yeah,
it's
That's what it looks like in the dark.
yeah. That's the dark vision filter basically.
Oh well, I have low light vision.
It's freaky.
That's why.
You can still see him,
All right.
I think.
All right. Well, I can see the king. I've used 2 actions moving there. I can't cast a spell, and the worm's gonna eat me. So I raise my shield.
Yeah. I know what
Casting a spell is 2 actions anyway, I think so.
Yep.
I was hoping I could see him after 1, so I could like do something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rogar.
Okay. This is gonna get a little complicated because I'm gonna order Bang.
You hear
To
someone
go
yelling
after the
about
king.
a worm in there.
Oh, he
Oh
saw
yeah,
it.
I will mention. Yeah, there's a weird worm. So Bang is ordered to go fight the king. I don't know how far Bang is from the king. And I'll also say try to get a flank.
Okay, I will move Bang then for you.
His move speed is 35 feet.
Oh, nice.
So he has 2 actions. And then I will
he can actually
go.
go there. He can't get a flank,
on.
but he gets there in just 1 action, so he can attack.
Oh, nice.
The king.
All right, Bang's gonna bite. No flank.
No flank.
No flank.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well, you tried.
all ones.
So then,
All 3 of
action
them was
1,
there.
action 2. That's my actions. I'm getting the flank.
Okay. Perfect.
So you open the door?
You didn't
No.
open it.
No,
You
I had
got
to
up
do
to it.
1 to command Bang, and then I had to do 2 because I'm a slow dwarf.
Prince Caliph, what do you do?
Well, it looks like we're moving in and not drawing them, and I can't see a thing, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Let's stop at 3, see what the situation is.
There you go.
Oh, there's a flank on the slug. 4, 5.
The slug move?
The slug is
Nope.
aware
Be
of
at
you.
night.
It actually should have been roll initiative right now before you went. I'll do that now. So it might technically be going before you, but it's
doubt it.
very unlikely. It got a 14, yeah, no.
Okay. And I will hit it with the rapier. Okay, cascade, flanked, there we go. That button. Did that go through? No, it did not.
Oh, hold on, Bang, and I need to
19
take
Now it
damage.
suddenly did.
hits.
Great.
Please, by the
Pushing the
way,
pause on me.
make a will save.
Okay.
I think Bang needs one too, right?
Oh, you're right. Bang. Jordan, can you make one for Bang?
Will is 11 there.
21.
Okay. Bang is fine, but upon hearing this, the piteous moans of this creature, you become sickened 1. So that means that you, here we go. You take a sadness penalty, so you take a -1 to all checks and DCs. If you weren't flanking, that would have caused you to miss, but you were flanking, so you still hit with the attack, and that's all good.
Perfect.
You can spend a single action retching to attempt to recover, which lets you make a fortitude save against the thing. And on a success, you reduce it by 1.
Instead, I'm going to use the last action on my turn to do Magus's analysis, giving me my spell strike back and recall knowledge, essentially.
Did you strike him twice?
No, I just struck him. I struck him once. The first one didn't go through, and so I thought it was a problem. So I clicked it again, and
I
you
see.
started going with the second one. So I just ignored it and moved on.
Poor 29. It would have been a crit, but poor 29.
Yeah, basically, it's a very sad one.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Okay.
Schrodinger's 29.
Roll 20 is literally intentionally causing lag to stop your crits from counting.
Yep.
Sabotage.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I do an arcane on this guy?
Let me check. I know what type of creature it is, but I don't know. Let me quickly check what. Here we go. That's going to be an action. Recall knowledge. Arcane will have a you'll take a -2 if you use Arcana. Occultism is actually your best bet.
Oh, sure. Occultism is fine. I will roll a recall knowledge with occultism.
Okay. And then the difficulty is based on it, basically its level.
And I've already taken into account the -1 on the roll.
Okay, perfect. Unless the API crashed because I didn't get the.
And it did.
Okay, do I still have it open, or did I close it thinking it would be fine and then it isn't? I closed thinking it would be fine and then it isn't. Okay, just a sec.
I have
Technical.
ready to press submit again whenever you actually want to.
It'll just be a sec. While I do that,
never mind. It's a +1, so
it negates it actually.
now it's actually taken.
Because if you hit it with a strike, yeah.
Yeah.
API scripts. All right. It'll say when it's restarted. I think you'll all see the message. Then you can do that. While it does that, Growl Goose is going to realize he's used his best spells already. Perfect. I will tell you what you know with the creature in a sec. It is going to... What would that be? That's decent. But no. He is going to move away from you as part of his occult attack. Moves half his speed up to here. But before he leaves, he's going to cast Rave of Enfeeblement on you, Lactaria, so you can still follow him. Please make a fortitude save as you follow him.
Jesus.
Okay.
What is that attack 30?
It's a very high roll, and he has a high bonus.
Fortitude save. Shit. 13.
Okay. So the ranged
You're
spell
enfeebled
attack,
1.
and then if the ranged spell attack succeeds,
Is there a problem with the fact that he
then...
was casting that ranged in mid?
Sorry?
Yeah, whatever.
So you critically fail Lactarius because he critically succeeded on his attack roll. According to the description, you treat your roll 1 level worse than it would be. So you
Is he still dazzled?
No.
I can't see into the room.
He is not dazzled.
Okay.
Yeah. So you become enfeebled 3. But that's the entirety. It doesn't do any damage. It's purely defensive. Then with his last action, he opens the door
No.
without knowing
Surprise,
who's
bitch.
behind it.
I do love that we got one good flank off.
In
You
shock,
fell right into my trap.
he ends his turn. Yep.
Awesome.
So let me fill you in on what you learned about this creature. So you know that this creature is Gauntlight was what this creature called its name. It's actually a it is the name of a creature type. It's not actually an individual name. This as the slug is uncurling, it'll be acting after Lactarius. It's kind of like has the lower body of a slug, and the upper body it has like two arms and claws and like a horrifying gaping mouth with and like tentacle hair. They used to be humans and still are vaguely horrible humans. But
Oh,
this is a type of flesh warp. Um, so this is this former human was former like humanoid, I guess, was transformed into this creature by some kind of horrifying experiment. Um, with your role, you know that they are often said to be created by the like machinations of drow beneath the earth deep below.
Horrifying. Cool.
Yes.
Kill it.
It's also um you will know mechanically one thing about it, and that is it tends to explode with poison when killed.
great. Good to know.
Lactarius, what
Just
would you like to do?
just checking back on something before, did it take the actual full 7 damage from before or anything?
It did. It is not
Oh.
especially resistant to physical damage
Or cold damage
or
apparently.
cold damage, correct.
You know, I do one thing, and I'm not doing it as well right now, but I still only
But
do
it
one
is
thing.
flat-footed.
Yep. Here's a question. I'm still baned, right? Is that a stacking? So I have a
Yeah, the
-4
bane
on this?
is not a type of penalty, which means it stacks with anything.
If you click the
Fantastic.
enfeeble, it'll auto-calculate, so don't put it in twice.
Cool. -1. Submit. That's an 11.
Unfortunately, that misses.
What did I roll on that? A 5? You know what? Let's hero point. I only need one to not die. Try it one more time. -1. 24.
Hey, that's better.
That hits.
That hits for 7 slashing damage.
That includes the minus from enfeebled. Looks like it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
That's very
I
nice.
do like the thing for that.
It takes all 7 damage, and he looks like he is on his last legs. This once great king, so he says.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Well, at a -5
9?
plus minus, yeah, -9. I don't
You would
think
basically
that's
need a natural 20 to hit him.
I mean, we
yeah.
add him to the king collection. We put the other king to work on the spider farm. He can go going.
He could be the Spider Rancher.
I think we beat him up too much, and he's less of a
He's
supplicant
less.
than the
Yeah, the
fairy
other guy
king
was naive. This guy is
He's less
just...
whimsical.
We have a collection of kings, though. Instead of just
All right,
one-
whimsy here, meaning he tried to make us eat poop.
Yeah, this dude tried to make us join a cult, all right? The other guy just threw shit at us. I can forgive shit throwing. I can't forgive cults.
Here's what I'll do. I will attempt to demoralize him. Why not? Because it's not a strength-based thing.
There is
And
This guy speaks common.
There is an auto demoralize
Yes.
attack feat.
20.
I think... Oh, this guy's the highest will of everyone. Let me check.
He's flat-footed.
Flat-footed
That doesn't
would not
affect
affect
will.
will.
I know. Kidding.
Yeah.
We can hope.
Do you have any bonuses? You're 1 too short.
I mean, we killed all of his people.
You did. He's also kind of insane, as I've been describing.
He's also trapped.
He is also trapped. Unfortunately, he is not scared enough to get a penalty from it.
But can Rogar assist?
Only if he spends an action on his turn,
Oh.
unfortunately. No, this guy, Will is his highest. Actually, it's tied his highest. These guys are mean when it comes to saves.
They need to make a reaction move that you can assist with. That would make
I think
so
that
much
would be
more
interesting.
sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Grothlut on its turn is going to uncurl fully, rise up to its great, like, 7-foot height, like barely a medium creature height. It continues to moan. Hagen, can you make a will save, please? Because I think you're close enough to it that it turns out that you and Rogar, now that it is starting its turn, and I have double checked the move, it is anyone within 60 feet of the thing who can hear it.
60 feet.
60 feet. It just wasn't presented well.
What's the save?
Will save. All right, you are both
20?
fine.
Oh, okay.
I love that of all of us, I am the only one affected.
Including the bear.
Souls of the damned, and I'm like, I'm not going there.
So the bear stopped there, but it didn't attack Grothlut. So, Caleth, let's see what happens. It's gonna strike at you with its claws. Rolls natural 1.
Hey.
When you use your aid reaction, attempt a skill check or attack roll of a type determined by the GM. You can aid as a reaction.
Oh, okay.
I would aid as a reaction.
Okay.
How aid? How do?
Just roll
I think
intimidate.
Roll intimidate, and if you get high enough, you'll grant a bonus to his.
Aid. Typical DC is 20, but GM can
Oh.
modify.
It'll be 20 here, I think.
I literally have to roll a natural 20 to do it. I'm -1.
Oh my god. You're so not scary for being
No.
a bear dwarf.
A bear dwarf.
So it's up
with
to you.
a
If you have
gun.
nothing else to use your reaction for, you can still try it for the 1 in 20 chance, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think I can use my reaction for anything else. Like, if he tries to like jump past me, is that a reaction thing?
No, he would just have to make a roll against you to tumble through you.
Okay.
Against your passive.
Yeah, I'll try and intimidate. I'll say,
Okay.
Got you right where I want
That's
you.
one thing that now that we know it's a reaction. Okay, it didn't work. But now that we know it's a reaction to aid, that's something we can do a lot more. That will probably do a lot. Okay. Anyways, the Grothlet missed you with its first claw attack. It's going to swing at you again with its second, hitting for max damage. 18 damage.
I'm still up, but I'm at 3.
Yep. And then it's going to make a third attack with a -8 penalty because it's agile. Missing by 2. It rolled max damage again, but it missed. It's fine. Hagen, it's your turn.
Fine.
Can I intimidate the worm?
Yes.
Please and thank you. Roll 24.
You intimidate the worm.
The worm
let me double check
is...
it. Yeah, this thing is actually much more easily intimidated than the other thing.
Well, this would intimidate the king too, so...
Yep. Perfect. So it takes, I believe, a feared 1. So it's going to have a -1 to everything for...
It's frightened 1,
Yeah,
but
frightened
yes,
1.
it's everything.
Yep.
Including AC.
Including AC, including saves. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, then I cast Heal Spell.
Okay. On Caliph?
Yes, the wimp.
On the whim.
I don't know what else to call him. He's just a drain of resources.
So many names. You're the healer. It's good job.
All right,
You
so
get
that's
12 hit points, because I'm doing the 2-action version.
14, isn't it? Because a base of 6 plus 8 is
14.
14.
6 plus 8. Sorry, I counted wrong. 14 hit points.
All right.
And I regain 1 hit point.
Yay.
That's your turn. Rogar. Growlgoose is very surprised to see you.
Mm-hmm.
He should be more frightened, though.
I will, first off, reload.
Just in his face? Just
Yeah,
like,
just
put a
like
bullet-
raise
Yeah,
your
as
gun
the door-
towards him and then put a bullet
As
in
the
it.
door opens, I put a bullet in and I go, hello there.
Dodge this.
Yeah, I will command Bang to fight here.
'Kay.
Because Aelith needs the flanking. And then I'm gonna... Am I gonna bite this man?
Yeah, bite him in the face.
I didn't say my kukri was in my hand, so I don't think my kukri's in my hand, huh?
Not if you reloaded. You need both hands to reload.
Yeah. I bite him with my bear jaws.
Okay.
It's
14 misses.
Damn it.
It's a 16.
And then Bang's gonna just make 2 swipes at this thing.
'Kay.
Jaws.
What's this?
I
There's the
don't
AC.
think 12 hits that thing,
No.
even if it's flat-footed.
Correct.
Flat-footed
two.
with a -1
A
AC.
9 also does not hit.
Yeah. I tried. I'm blocking the door.
Yep. You can see, Kalith and Hagen can see that the skin of this creature is very rubbery, and the claws just aren't piercing it. Kalith, what do you do? Feeling not great, but better than you were a few seconds ago.
Oh,
I'm
and then I
just
take my
looking at
persistent
the
damage.
there.
Mm.
Does that go away if he dies?
Let me check how it works. But it's gonna be persistent damage is weird.
Well, it's bleed damage.
It's-
Is what it is.
You're right. It is bleed damage.
Do I roll at the end of my turn to stop it? How does that work?
Bleed is a type of persistent damage. After you take it, make a flat DC 15 check to see if you're covered. So
Okay.
make a couple
So I
now
should
to
make...
see if you should. Yeah,
I think it's
like
3.
roll 3d20.
Uh,
if any are a 15 or higher, then you are fine, and you can get a couple health back depending on which die it was.
Okay. These are all mine. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
you
I should get...
only took the first instance of bleed damage, and then you were fine. So you get 2 health back.
And these are Bangs.
Bang's fine because the first one's a 15.
Nice. He gets 2 health back.
Okay.
Oops. What I get?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
doing great this fight.
Well, Bang's at half health.
Still,
I'm fine.
Kalith, what do
You
you do?
should. You're the gun. Like, it's a problem when you're not.
No problems. Okay, intimidation isn't going to help any extra. Don't really want to move away.
You recharge your spell strike.
I did recharge a spell strike. That's absolutely taking up 2 actions. I'm debating doing lore ahead of time to see if I can do something even more useful, but basically it's that 3rd action. Run or lore is essentially the options. And I don't see... Oh, wait, nope, I can think of something more useful. Spell striking first, and then I will put up a shield.
Okay.
Button 13. I don't appreciate a 13, and I'm going to hero point that.
Okay.
So this is an intentional clicking of the button twice.
Yeah.
27. Let me check.
He is flat-footed.
That
And -1 AC.
crits.
Yes. In which case, that would still. Well, it's
8 damage.
14 damage.
14 damage? Okay.
Yep.
Because that 8 is in addition to the 6 from before?
No, it's 8 damage is rolling the full up, ignore the 3, and then it's the 6 of
the spell damage that's doubled.
additional damage. Yeah.
Okay, 14.
Actually, I didn't roll the spell yet. The spell does crit, too, which I haven't rolled. One
The
moment.
spell itself? Yes.
The spell was this guy. Because I didn't think to do anything else, so it's the Ray of Frost. So that's
14 more damage.
Does it also take the critical success part of that spell?
I think it actually does, yes.
So that's
So it's
unfortunate that I
reduced.
chose that spell, but
Slowed
it now can't move as fast.
for 1 turn. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you just dealt 28 damage to it.
Lovely. The poor
Okay.
thing icing over a little bit.
Very much so. It is moaning. It's moaning and gurgling still. It seems like it's all it's capable of doing as it swipes at you, but it is doesn't look like it's doing well.
And then I'll cast shield.
Perfect. On his turn, Growlgoost will look around for some kind of escape. I think he's just going to try and bolt at this point. So he is going to try and tumble through you.
All right.
So,
Is it
tumble.
versus my reflex?
Tumble through. You stride up to your speed. During this movement, you can try to move through a space of one enemy. Attempts an acrobatics against your reflex DC. So it's your reflex bonus plus 10 is what he has to try and roll.
His DC is 21.
His DC is 21. Perfect. He has a plus 10.
Jesus.
Is 11 or better.
Yep. That's including the bonus. He rolled a natural 2. He does not. Failure. Your movement ends, and you trigger reactions as if you had moved out of the square you started in. Perfect. And because that is a separate move, that ends the one action. It doesn't end his turn, but that is his whole movement. And that doesn't... It's a separate action, so he cannot cast spells while doing that specific type of move. He still has 2 actions remaining. So, in response, he is going to cast Shield. And then he's just going to... he's been holding a club this entire time. He's just never swung it once. It's just been in his other hand while he casts spells with his free hand. But now he holds it, and he says, "Get away from me!" Swings it at Rogar. And does a 20 hit? Okay, you take 6.
Oh, wait, doesn't he have a -1 for something? Didn't he fail that?
No, that was Grothloot. Grothloot. The other creature does.
Grothloot, not Gralgus. How could I get them
completely
confused?
different, yeah. You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, as I said, he cast Shield was his third action.
Yeah.
Lactarius, you definitely have the king on the back foot.
Yeah.
Does your enfeeble go down by itself?
No. Doesn't say.
Let me check how that works.
I don't know how it goes away. It doesn't say at all. And it's just there forever.
That's how you retire. You're permanently enfeebled.
It might be some kind of like treat wounds or something to specifically remove a condition might be what's needed.
Yeah, I just wish it said so in the damn description.
Yeah.
You know?
Googling right now. Afflictions.
Okay, the Reddit post I saw talked about enfeebled with a poison. So
Unless the condition specifies duration longer or shorter than the affliction, the condition ends along with the affliction?
That's afflictions are different than conditions.
Yeah.
Afflictions are like poisons, yeah.
Ray of Enfeeblement specifies it has a minute-long duration.
Oh, I don't think it output that, or at least I missed it if it did. Okay, so it's for 1 minute.
Let me double check that on archive.
Probably.
I'll just output it again because I have it here. Yeah, there it is. Duration 1 minute.
Okay, so six rounds.
10 rounds. 6 seconds per round.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay, that's a better spell than I thought it was. It didn't seem that great, but then I didn't realize that enfeebled doesn't go away basically as fast.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
9 slashing damage.
How do you kill him?
Well, I think I just no. This guy's pissed me off. I cut off his feet.
That's almost worse than cutting off his head.
It's like straight down, and I cut off like the fronts of his feet, and he falls over.
He just falls forward.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Zen. You hit, but he had a shield, so he blocks 5 of the damage. So I think, let's say you still cut off like his feet.
A foot.
To make him prone, but as you bring this axe down for the second time, he blocks it with his magical shield, just for a moment. He is still alive, but he's not going to be moving anytime soon. Also, you
So
technically
he had more than 4 hit points. Okay.
yeah, he had more than 4 hit points.
But
He-
less than 9.
or equal to 9, which is what he had.
Okay, so he's got 5 hit points.
Got
left.
5 hit points left.
Mhm, mhm.
And the mistake is making him prone? Okay.
The shield actually is still on because it lasts for the whole turn. And yeah, for my mistake, I'll just make him prone.
Yeah, but it does use a reaction to intersect another
Correct.
thing.
He
Actually,
still
no,
gets
the
the
shield's-
plus the bonus to his AC, which you
Sorry, the
negated.
shield's popped. The shield gets destroyed when he.
Oh,
it's
it does
more
it? He
than
doesn't
5.
get that
Yeah,
either? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
the whole
fully
thing's
popped.
gone after it.
Okay.
It's basically destroyed by the blow. Okay, well, we'll try one more time. Oh, that was an athletics check. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
You try Goomba stomp him.
Try that. 24.
There we go.
Hey!
Okay. I think you kill him now. Roll damage, but yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
There we
Now
go.
he's
So
dead.
it's exactly as described. There's just this brief he raises his shield once, you shatter it, and then you bring it down again.
Yes.
And
All right.
Finger off at the ankles.
I think your enfeeblement's over because the caster of the spell is dead.
Is that how that works?
I'm
The
actually not.
Yeah,
source
yeah.
is-
The spell is gone. So the enfeeblement's gone.
Okay, even though it's not a concentrate spell.
Yeah, it's just an attack.
It said when the source of the affliction goes away. The source of the affliction is the spell.
That is an affliction, not a condition. Afflictions are things like poisons and stuff like that.
Yeah, the thing I saw was
Well, the
Talk about
affliction is the
poison.
spell.
The afflictions are a very specific term. Like
Okay.
they're like poisons or other. Yeah, they're a like specific
Clear.
mechanic.
They should put a note here.
Really,
Yeah,
they should.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I assume since it's Ray of Enfeeblement, if the thing dies, the spell is no longer persistent, like any other spell.
I'm not sure. I think it just sapped your strength, and then you need a minute to recover. I'm actually not sure. You have one action left anyways, and I don't unless you
Mhm.
want to make a ranged attack. It won't matter for this round, and then you might not need to make it till
I
next
need to-
round,
Check a thing.
but we should check that.
Does this 2 actions? I didn't write it down. 1 second. Yeah, it's 2 actions. All right, never mind. Nope, I'm just gonna wander back here.
Fair
We'll
enough.
get this thing very, very flanked.
Worm.
Perfect. On its turn, it is going to. This thing isn't much of a. This thing isn't very smart at all.
Remember, it explodes into poison. So.
Yep, and it's going to.
Which I will have definitely shared with the group.
Oh, you would have.
Yes.
Perfect.
This is the perfect target for our gun-wielding dwarf, quite frankly.
Yep. The creature
I'm back
turn
here.
continues. Kayla, you're doing the most damage to it, so it's just going to mindlessly attack you.
All right.
It hits for exactly 17 damage.
Checking the shield spell.
You can block 5 of that damage. It still hits. It rolled a 23. But
Okay.
you can block 5 of it, so you're still up.
Absolutely block 5. Yes, please.
But it's going to swing at you again, because it doesn't like you in particular. It's the thing about being the glass cannon, is they hit back.
No, it's fine.
With a 24 to hit. You take 9 damage and go down.
I'm down.
And for its third attack, we have to continue the streak. It turns towards Bang and attacks with its third attack, and only gets a 12, so it misses.
Oh yeah, Bang's AC 17.
Yep. That is its turn. Hagen, what do you want to do?
Stupid elf.
at least Kayla's in touch range now. You can just bop him and then you'll get him back.
Well, the problem is that I get more hit points if I do the 2-action version.
Yeah, you heal a bit yourself.
Well, I do that even if I don't do the 2-action version. That's only 1 hit point. I don't even know what to do. I'm I don't know if punching this thing's really gonna help.
My turn order goes to in front of it. Or in the action order.
Yeah, Kayla should go after it, right?
Yes, you're right. So
Yeah.
Caliph goes there, and then it goes to Hagen.
What we're gonna do is I'm going to daze the slug.
Forward action, not after it.
Okay.
Okay.
Will save
It's
for the
gonna make a
slug.
will save. It fails. So it didn't critically fail, though it wasn't actually far from it. Dealing mental damage to it. 6.
6 damage.
Okay. Marissa, I whispered you about something, by the way.
Don't
Ah.
like
Which I definitely, again, told the entire group.
What did you tell the group?
The poison that it explodes isn't directly next to it. It's everyone within 30 feet.
I'm fine.
So we need to get on the same page about telling people things before they take actions if you're telling people things, because I definitely would not have been anywhere near the damn thing, and I had an opportunity to move away.
I did not know.
Caleb gets 2
Yeah.
hit points.
I said it exploded with poison or if it was killed. I don't remember if I said just for those next to
No.
it.
Did not.
Cool. But I think with the roll that Caliph made before, I could specify that Caliph would know it was much larger of an explosion than Marissa assumed.
Well, he got
Alright,
2
can-
hit points, and that's where we're at.
Can I make the smart move with my movement then?
You did the one
If this
action.
would have been known.
Firstly, Hagen, you did the one action heal.
Yes.
Lactarius, yes.
Good.
What do you do, Hagen?
Oh, my turn's over.
What else did you do? You did a one action heal.
And
Oh,
I
the
killed
2
him.
action
After-
days. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Rogar.
I mean, you guys are gonna get hit with poison if I hit this thing.
Just do it.
I'm wounded.
Okay.
Just do it.
I'm
Caliph
gonna
isn't
command
dying
Bang.
currently.
I'm commanding Bang to leave the room, so he
Caliph, you
does
do have
that,
wounded one.
and
I
then
can
I'm
do-
going to shoot it.
Okay.
Is a 17 hit?
No.
Ugh.
Oh, it's no longer afraid either.
I'm hero pointing that. I'm doing that again.
'Kay.
12
You
doesn't
gotta roll
hit either.
better.
Okay.
And then I will hunt prey it. So next turn I can fucking kill it.
Lactarius, it's your turn. Let's kill this guy and go to a break.
What am I doing? Going back in the room where there's poison about to be
I'm
thrown
just saying
about?
it's your turn. You can do what you
I'm-
want.
You can do
Don't-
whatever.
Rage
Fucking-
make you do anything?
What's that?
Does rage make you do anything? Can you actually even run from enemies?
Oh.
That's a good question.
You wanna put out your rage and we can read it?
Until there are no enemies you perceive or until you fall unconscious. The friends last you for 1 minute. You can't voluntarily stop raging, but I can voluntarily stop hitting things.
Okay, yeah, it's just not a thing you turn off. Okay. And
Yeah.
then that
Okay.
ends your rage, right?
Yeah, because you don't see any more bad guys, right? Because part of it's
And yeah. Yeah, my rage would end if I'm not within line of sight of an enemy. Correct.
Okay.
But you put Bang in the way and I can't get down there to throw anything. Damn it. I'll delay.
Caliph, you're awake.
So I'm asking about BattleTech line of sight at this point.
You're prone.
Can I see through that thing if I run?
No.
No matter where it's not going to be visible through that?
I tweaked the line of sight stuff to work better so you could physically move your token through it, but it's actually more restrictive in reality than it will be if you move your token
Oh,
through.
right, because it was like peeking around the corner and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So, no, if you go through the tunnel fully,
wait.
you won't be able to see it at all.
There's an easy solution to this. That's hit it first and then leave.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
if it blows up, it might not be the easy solution.
That's fair,
Just
but
do
also...
it. Just do it.
Burn that bridge when you get to it.
Okay, yes,
If you
I
don't
am
do it, it'll
going...
eat you. So.
I am going to hit it. Oh, am I a jerk? Yes, I'm absolutely a jerk. I'm using hydraulic push.
Oh no!
Just push it towards the others.
Close the door! Close the door!
19.
A 19 hits.
Okay.
Just a heads up, you have to spend one action to get up from being prone.
I'm not prone. What
You
are...
just got knocked
Oh, yeah, yeah.
unconscious.
I can cast from being down, but I guess I'm... Oh, wait. I can teleport while being...
This is true. You can teleport and attack someone if you want to while being prone.
Anyways,
You'll-
Oh, right, and attack someone. Great. Anyways, I've already declared and rolled for the hydraulic push. That obviously goes through. What happens? It takes 12 damage.
It takes 12 damage. You did not critically success, so it's knocked back 5 feet. Then it dies and explodes.
Damn it!
I'm around a corner. That's splash damage. It ain't hitting me.
So
wait, that's
let
through
me
a pillar.
output the
That's
whole
through a
thing.
pillar.
Funneling through.
Hold on. Don't whisper. Let's see what the ability is. Disgusting demise. A 30-foot emanation. So let me check.
I believe I would have cover from this giant pillar right here.
Well, it depends.
I'm gonna
emanation
beat Kay with
goes-
black and blue. Is really what this is. I rolled 24.
There we go.
Look, my goal is to kill the thing. I killed.
I raised my shield and I'm fine.
Pathfinder 2e emanation cover. I suspect it's fine because this is not like something you need. The other one worked through walls because you were hearing it. But yeah, if it's gas or something, it'll go around corners. But this is just an explosion. It'll just splatter.
Caleb's dead again.
So let me check. Rogar, can you see it? If you can see it, it can hit you. So yes.
Oh. What was it, fortitude?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I take 8.
And your sickened one.
Like, as I like to imagine, as the push is happening, Rogar's like, no, 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 no.
Yep. As the gunner, you have a eye on exactly how far away things are from you, so you know even in character that it's going to be within exploding range just from that 5-foot change.
Look,
Yeah.
I was unconscious. I didn't know what was happening. I woke up and there was a thing to kill.
It just
Perfect. So as everyone wipes gooey acid from their eyes and body, let's take a break.
I also stabilized the dumb elf.
My only question is, does anyone make a one-liner quip before we go? After this.
I pass out.
Yeah, Caleb passes out again.
I don't know. It's more just Hagen raising his shield and then lowering it, and there's just a splatter with a square.
Quick question.
Yeah,
It's like a
Hagen,
green splatter.
do you have any more heal spells?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you
Yeah,
might need, when we're back, you might need to use one to save the elf because they're already at dying level 2.
I
Rogar
stabilized
clears
the
off
elf.
his face.
That's the last thing we do before break. Is I stabilize the elf.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, Rogar clears off his face and goes, perfect plan. Came together perfectly.
Flawless victory.
Flawless.
Yep. Perfect.
I mean, I didn't take a single hit point of damage. I don't know what you're all bitched about.
We're all
You know.
fine, basically, except
Yeah.
for the elf.
No, people kept swinging at other people, and Lactarius just kept chasing.
Your chase power is silly. It's so good though,
It's
but it's
really
super
good.
silly. It's just
Okay.
like the mushroom sticks to you.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. Part 2, Episode 7, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You just killed a Morlock King, and Zen is preparing our next campaign and just told us some ominous news about what might be involved, but we will announce that later.
But while the elf is unconscious, we are looting the Morlock King.
Wow, the elf is
Yes, I am
unconscious.
rifling his poison-soaked body.
I'm using a stick, but yeah, same concept.
Perfect. I am opening the character sheet if it works. There we go.
Stabilize, but no one's waking me up. Thanks.
First thing I do is, oh no, you already have one of those catapult things, right?
Yeah, I already got one.
Okay, because there's at least one
Take the
more
other
somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's like back up here where the first guy died somewhere.
Mm.
Oh, Rogar's gonna go free the captives.
Perfect. Yes, they are very thankful.
Yeah, so I'll just move myself
After
up.
I fix
Up here.
the.
So
After we
about
loot the king?
the loot,
Does he have nothing but a sheet?
he has
There is
a
no loot.
club. There is no loot in either of the two rooms, the throne room or the room you're in. I'm so
Fine.
sorry.
Some optional shit with nothing. You better get your ass up and start detecting some fucking magic, elf.
All right.
Where is our loot?
Yeah, I drag the elf unceremoniously and deposit him in front of the captives.
Is that a thing? Hang on. There is one thing you find.
Oh?
You find another map.
Is this a map of the floor below us?
No, it's a map of
No, it's a map of this floor. That's
this
the map
No,
we're supposed
I'm wrong.
to get the map.
It's a map of the floor below you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. It's a little decent.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I still
it
drag
isn't
the
mentioned
elf.
in loot. It's just mentioned, and he gives it to you if you where is it?
Diplomacy.
So we've got a
If-
poison-covered map.
Yeah. I'm just pulling.
Poison
it up
covered
now.
map. Cool. Anyway, I'm casting a group heal on both the elf, all of us, and
Oh.
the.
I participated in the group heal before I go free the prisoners.
No,
Let's
prisoners
do it with
too.
the prisoners.
It's to do it with
Yeah.
the prisoners. Like I'm doing the area of effect heal spell with all of us in it.
Oh, okay.
I want to get
There
the
we go.
prisoners.
I think
and
I
I'm
showed
not
it to you.
wasting-
Did it go through?
Yes.
Yep.
it
Yes.
did.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the room with our
Bottom-
buddy. He said,
Bottom left is Buddy. Yep. Then we got a long hallway.
He
Okay.
said hallway and then turn right. Because he told us where the stairs were, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone,
said-
including the prisoners, get 8 hit points.
Perfect. The
Yay.
prisoners are technically at full health. That's just not very high because of their low
Okay.
actual health and how well they were taken care of.
They feel
Right.
tingly inside.
Narratively, they feel better.
Yes.
I come up and start detecting magics.
Yeah. And they ask if you are able to. The prisoners ask if you are able to lead them out of this place. They don't know how to get out. They identify themselves. So, unfortunately, Marissa, you detect no magic nearby.
Even wandering down into the slug pit, which is not somewhere we've been before.
It is not somewhere you've been before. There is no magic here. You detect the same magic you detected before when you are in the throne room through the wall that you realize is the room you've already been in, filled with the silver runes in it. That same magic from before, but you don't detect any new magic. The 3 prisoners they have names like Gorul, Shad, and Ziskili. You notice that all of them, Hagen, I think, would notice that all of them, they're wearing like rags and that's it. Each of them have a bird tattoo on their right shoulder. They are eager to leave and ask, as I said before, if you can lead them out of the dungeon.
Can I roll religion on the bird shoulder?
Society is what it would be. Secret society.
Can I roll religion on the bird
It will
shoulder?
not have it all. Religion.
Oh, I know. Actually, it will. I will roll society. I do have the dubious knowledge feat now.
Perfect. Okay. This bird could mean one of two things. One is that these people are. Hold on. Knowledge, bit of erroneous knowledge. We don't have any way. Cool. So, this bird tattoo is a membership marking of some kind. Membership might be the wrong way to put it. It means that someone else marked them. They might all be escaped prisoners from a particular prison. They might all be members of a specific club or something like that. That is what you learn. You think if you go back into town, Otari is basically the only town around here, and they are from Otari. You just have to ask them about that, and they will say that they are. You can probably find out what it means.
It's a 20-minute walk to town from here.
Their names, do those seem normal for around Otari?
Make a society check or an Otari lore check, which your old character had, I believe.
Yes.
I've got a Otari lore.
This is still hidden.
Yeah, I'd bring it up. Actually, I think Lactarius would just ask him, are those your names or the names that the king gave you?
Those are our names. Oh, no, that thing didn't name us. They repeat their names. This time including last names. They're in chat.
Ednunder and Siskally Theed. Okay.
Yep. Can I spend some time retching to get rid of sickened?
Yeah. Once you're out of combat, you eventually can get rid of your sickened. I think it's just a matter of retching enough.
Put some band-aids on. By that I mean I put some band-aids on the elf. We walk back to town with these guys. It'll take 20 minutes. And we walk back here.
Let me refresh the API because it broke again. But I have it open this time. I kept it open this time. So I love how as soon as I fix my internet issues, we start having different technical issues.
Yeah, that's nice. If you uninstall and reinstall the APIs, that'll usually.
Okay, well, it's up again. If you want to make the roll. Perfect. Kaleth, you recognize these bird tattoos. They are members of the Osprey Club, a thieves guild that operates out of the Crook's Nook Tavern in Otari.
Ah, we found their belongings.
Do you tell the others about these?
Are you going to tell me they're thieves? That's going to be a different story.
No, that's something much more useful to hold over them later.
Okay.
You now have 3 grateful thieves.
Also known as 3 hirelings.
But yes,
wait, no, I got it. If you tell me that they are thieves, I will then spend the next minute rolling my best skill to convince them that they work for us now as we use them as ghoul bait.
I do not tell the rest of the group at this moment in time, but I want to try and let them know that I know.
Like you know who they. So are you lying to the rest of the group and saying you know who they are, but saying something different?
No, not at all.
Or you're trying to let the thieves know that you know.
Exactly.
Are you just like winking at the thieves, or something?
Sure. I have a better deception than Marissa does.
Yes.
A version of that.
You don't.
Let us pray that we make it to the service unmolested.
Yeah. Do you know thieves' cant at all?
I don't. Let's go with no.
Okay. Then.
Is that even a thing in this game?
I don't know. But I will ask the other PCs if she needs to make a roll to communicate with them without you realizing. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. This will probably be deception against their will bonus plus 10.
Deception makes sense. Should I just straight roll
Will
it?
bonus
Roll it
or will
openly.
wisdom bonus or will save?
Will save plus 10.
All right, yeah, DC 20.
Oh, DC 19 for me.
This is going to go.
Do you want to hero point that?
No.
Okay,
Failed
perfect.
years.
So
You have a hunch
I
that
know
Caliph
that Marissa
knows-
knows.
Yeah,
that,
that
sorry,
Caliph knows who they are.
Hagen knows that Caliph knows they're thieves.
Well, Caliph knows who they are, is what she was trying to subtly communicate to them.
Yeah.
But does Hagen know that Rogar knows that Hagen?
So yeah, Caliph is trying to not tell you something, is what you
Mm.
get from this.
So I turn to Caliph and I pull him over and I say, "So, you know what those bird tattoos are? They're in some sort of club, aren't they?"
Is it just you there?
That depends. Rogar also picked up on this. If Rogar's,
If
around
Rogar's
and just
around,
randomly polishing and reloading his gun.
I'm just like using you to shield my mouth so they don't see what I'm saying.
So you're trying to just talk one-on-one?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just pulling Caliph aside to mention it, but I'm saying I'm not gonna like specifically hide it from the bear dwarf.
Okay. I think Rogar, if he's close enough to listen, he'll listen, but he's not gonna like.
If Rogar is not a part of this conversation, I will not be telling you.
Perfect.
This
You can know
conversation
that I know
continues on.
something.
Can I intimidate you to continue this conversation?
Absolutely.
So I continue whispering in your ear for exactly 1 minute
Make an intimidation against the will
as I
DC.
fail to coerce you
Yep.
unless your will save is less than 3.
No, it is not.
All
So
right.
I just say mean things at you for a minute before we part ways.
Yep.
It's stalk off.
Now, having been personally heated, I no longer care about these prisoners. Like, let's go down.
That was weird.
What are your assholes namby-pambying about? We need to get these people up top.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need someone with a light.
They nod
Possibly
and
my
say, "Yes,
one
please,
gesture
if that's
that
okay."
massive damage.
Fine. I take a 20-minute walk away from Caliph as I take these prisoners back to town.
You'll do it alone?
Well, anyone else besides Caliph can come.
I have to go to town anyways. I need.
You can stumble behind us, I guess.
Excellent. So everyone
I'll
go.
walk
You're all
with
going in the same
Caliph, but
direction,
I'm
but
slow
you're not
anyway.
walking together.
I'm not walking with Caliph.
It's like when you say bye and you both walk the same direction.
Uh-huh. Excellent. Okay, so you head back to town with the prisoners. Where do you bring them, Hagen?
Center of town.
Okay, perfect. They
In the center of town.
is making a bit of a scene as they're seeing like 3 people in nothing but like rags and loincloths be marched in by you.
I'm assuming they're holding their own handcuffs.
They weren't in handcuffs. They don't
Oh,
have handcuffs down there. They were just sort of cowed and in sort of
Bar.
behind bars back when they were back in their original prison.
Okay.
Then they got moved to the throne room when you guys attacked. So, I think that, yeah, everyone's kind of looking and figuring out what's going on. And after a second, one of the town guards comes up to you, Hagen, and says, "Oi, what's this then?"
We found him in the dungeon.
He looks at the 3 of them, and he pauses for a second, and then he says, "Shad, is that you?" Shad, like, nods, like, "Yeah." And then the guard recognizes who the 3 of them are and says, "I didn't think you were alive." Oh, well, good on you. He seems happy to see them. And
I don't know what this says about the town guard, but you know.
yeah, he says, he sort of like gets the story of how you guys rescued them, and the 3 of the prisoners, like, they witnessed the whole fight, so they're like, yeah, they're not gonna regale the whole tale, but they're saying like, yeah, you guys saved him, you tricked the Morlocks, you fought them off, you killed all of them and saved them, and The guard is impressed and says, "I'm gonna go tell the captain. But you three, I think your boss was looking for you. She thought you were dead. We honestly, we thought you didn't make it, but we're glad to have you back. But you should go tell her. I'll go tell the captain." And they nod.
If any of you are wanting employment as spider wranglers, just putting that out there.
They politely say that they will consider it, and then leave.
Oh, did I mention they were giant spiders?
Maybe that'll help. Yeah.
It's much more interesting when they're, larger than you are.
Yep. But
If we're in the middle of town, I think I'm going to make a little bit of a scene. I'm going to stalk over to the other person who has very unkindly stolen my healing tools and demand that he return them, as he is not keeping up his end of the bargain.
You gotta beat my will DC for me to gain attention. I'm not going to
You're just gonna cold shoulder him.
That is why I waited until we were in the middle of town to accuse you in the eyes of the law. Hello, you judge. Give me my things back or give me healing.
I healed you more than once.
I had 8 HP.
Clearly, you're not doing your job well enough. I'm still bleeding.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's a DC 20 for me to pay attention.
Brutal.
Oh, right, isn't it that DC to get everyone else to?
No, I think they'll just hear you, but I'm real mad you didn't tell me what it meant, because I know you know.
I have no idea what I'm rolling.
You're withholding evidence.
And you're breaking a bargain.
No, I don't acknowledge it. It's real hard. That's how it works legally. You have to acknowledge the subpoena.
You have to be served.
Yeah, you have to confirm that you're the correct person.
Oh my god.
I pull out the contract, which was written up about you using this.
I think that was a thing.
Yeah, I punch you in the head then with, you
Missing.
take... No.
Isn't the attack roll 10? Oh, you punch healing into the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use my fist, though. You gain 12 hit points, and if you talk to me again about it, you get punched without the healing.
Life, the universe, everything.
Rogar, what the fuck are they on about?
I don't know.
Is this normal for you?
He knows what the tattoo was, and he won't say what it is.
Is that why the old man left? All this nonsense.
No, he was an asshole, okay?
The old man sucked. He did very little to help. He mostly ran away.
All right, I'm going to let it go for the moment, but also, you have broken the law, and I am coming for you. I
have healed you multiple times today. Actually, no, I have healed you 4 times today. I have healed no one else.
They're going to be on like this for a while, I think.
Is there any way to just shut them the fuck up so we can go?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oi! Shut the fuck up so we can go!
That probably works.
Yes, sure. Whatever, it does. I'm not going to push it right now anymore.
Okay. Head back to the dungeon.
Can we all get some heals?
Just gonna treat wounds in the middle of town.
I mean, yeah, we could pull off to the side.
I know.
Like, just outside of town.
Right in the middle of the road, just stopping carriages. No, yeah. This is more important.
It's on the bridge right here.
Yeah. So this time, it's actually the medicine checks are the form of herb-dusted snacks. fried food or something that I like shake medicinal herbs on from like a pepper shaker. It is
Perfect.
the walking potion or whatever.
Right, well, due to my accent, I can't turn down fried food even if I don't need healing.
That's a 23.
What order are you going
Who
in?
gets that one?
I'm gonna eat one first, and that's
Okay.
23 is over 15, but not a crit, so that's 1d8.
2d8. 2d8's the
2d8.
15. 48's 25.
I get 2 hit points. Alright, bear.
Aelith, you've thrown them off his game. These taste like shit.
The bear gets 2d8 hit points.
Yay!
Not the actual bear.
Oh wait, me or
The
Bang?
actual bear.
No,
Oh,
bang.
the full bear. Okay, he gets
Yeah.
6.
Now the bear man gets the same.
I also get 6.
Yep, and then the mushroom,
Same.
and then the elf. No one gets a crit. Everyone gets 2d4.
2d8, yeah.
Or
No, I
2d8.
don't need it.
Oh, well. You get a tasty treat.
Yes. I said I
Caleb
eat the
loves
food.
But
Caleb
I
gets
assume
11
loves them, but
points.
will never tell Hagen that he loves them.
No one loves them. They do make you sneeze. There's a lot of medicinal herb on the fried food.
And I tell Caliph loves them with a 20 perception.
They got me to full health.
Caleb loves them.
Yep.
When we're walking back, I'm gonna just like hang back with Caliph and just like ask, so who are those guys?
I tell you.
Oh yeah, they were just thieves.
They were thieves from the Osprey Club. It's a club around town here.
And it operates out of a tavern called the
Been
Cook's
around-
Nook.
Basically, I tell you everything that's in the background package that I know about this town because I've been here for a while.
So-
Spencer can fill in some gaps there.
On the meta, is any of those blue X's where the Osprey Club is?
The Osprey Club is... The Blue X's are where the Detect Magic was done.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah,
is
where
it?
there was like stuff found.
Osprey Club is a tavern located on that bridge that I pinged,
Oh.
actually. That's
Hmm.
where it is. So no, there's no Blue X's there.
But yeah, they're run by someone. They're pretty well obviously known that this is the Thieves Club. It's not really a hidden thing that I can remember.
It's an open secret.
Yeah.
And they file W4s. So
Yeah, they pay
Yeah.
their taxes, so they're left alone.
Yeah.
That's good that they're gonna owe us a favor. So
Yes.
nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
I'm
Good talk.
I'm
Good
talking
talk.
a bit, but yeah.
Okay, so you head back
No,
to the
I feel
dungeon. Before I move you to the map, I want to check where do you generally want to go. Do you want to explore the second floor more? Or do you want to go down to the third floor and start figuring out what's there?
I vote third floor because that's where we have the map for. Like especially the areas that we know of, we have the map for.
Given that there's
and we
so
know
much
there's a
more on the
huge
second
library.
floor,
Oh yeah, we also know there's a huge library.
do we really want to jump into that fight right away, though, or do we want to do more exploration on the second floor?
You can explore the third floor.
Okay.
We
third
just
floor
know we know that the ghouls kind of hang around the library. Is that what our friend said?
Yeah, the ghouls kind of hang
Mhm.
around the library, and I was looking at the path. I did some more. They would have told you a couple more things. They told you go straight ahead, and then you get to go down the hallway, and then turn right once you get to like a central area.
Mhm.
He will have said go quickly through that central area. It's full of fog, and don't stay put in that fog.
Before we go down, do we want to have bought a book?
Oh yeah, we could have probably grabbed a book.
Yeah.
From Morblinths, I believe is his name.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. We're going to bribe our
Yeah.
new friend who's going
Yep.
to be our
Well-
base camp for level 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Just the biggest book of fiction that exists in the place. So the most for him to read.
Okay, perfect. So probably like a book that is several like an anthology book of some kind with like a series of stories in
Compilation
them.
of a bunch of short stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
More
buy
good
him.
on the manga
makes
because then he has to read it backwards.
makes small talk with you while you're buying, asking if you found anything interesting in the dungeon. Or
Well,
how
we're
that
about
has
to go
gone.
explore a library.
Yeah, there's a
Really,
library
he
down there.
says. Okay, if you find any interesting books there, I'll totally buy them from you.
All right, Operation Gut the Library is in effect.
He is
Gonna
offering you a
purchase some-
side quest.
gonna rent a caravan and park it outside.
So
Just gonna fill it with books.
Let me fill it up. He actually will spend a few minutes writing up a list of like a long list of books that he is specifically interested in. He's like any of those you can find he would like. It's quite long. It looks like this is he adds a few at the end, but this list he was already making up previously.
Can
of
we
books he wanted to
negotiate
get.
prices ahead of time?
I'm double checking I'm not sure. Hold on.
Request a discount on said book buying for our friend.
Odd Stories. That's what the bookshop's called. Perfect.
Would you be looking for someone who could work 24-hour shifts but has a weird diet? Like to work for you?
I have no preference on diet. But no, we don't need anyone. We're not open 24 hours a day. That would be. We
Would
don't
you
get
like
many.
to be?
I suppose that would stop us from getting robbed. Maybe. Not sure. But so he is. Here we go. Willing to pay 5 gold pieces per bulk of books delivered to him.
It feels like a good rate, honestly.
Yeah.
It is, and he has a list of books. He'll take multiple copies if you find multiple copies of the books. They're rare enough that he's still happy with that.
We're just gonna sell him all of the books.
You can
Point of order.
you can
That's
bring as many books to him as you want, but if you bring him at least 12 bulk of books, you'll also get a discount to all purchases at his store.
Like permanently?
You'll have completed the quest, which will be able to
Oh.
give you permanent discount. There is going to be more books than the 12 bulk available, and you can keep selling them to him past that. So it's just more of if you bring him enough, you also get like the employee discount.
Got it.
Zen, what were you gonna say?
Just that's 10 bulk books per bulk since they're technically L weight.
Yep.
So that's actually quite a few books for 5 gold.
Hundreds of books.
Well, it's a lot of money.
It's 120 books in order to actually finish the quest.
Yep.
For coming home. Very much.
Bang.
And is one of the books he's looking for about 500-year-old construction regulations by any chance?
Legitimately, give me a sec while I check.
Bang without
It
being
is.
library
It is
is
not.
where-
Unfortunately.
This library side quest is exactly what that spell is designed for.
The
How
approximate.
many of this book is here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the approximate cantrip. You walk in the library, you approximate how many books, and then you start hauling.
Yep.
Yeah. Bang can hold 5 bulk because he already has stuff that makes it 3 bulk. He has 3 bulk currently. He could hold 5 more bulk and not be encumbered.
While
I've
we're in town,
got.
You can. I mean, again, it's a 20-minute trip back to the town. You can take multiple trips
Yeah.
if you need to.
While we're in
just-
town, can we ask at the temple what they know about ghouls?
Oh yeah.
Or move.
Okay. Let me pull them up.
I'd like to speak over them.
Something is up. Okay, just a sec. I have to refresh Roll20. Any handout I previously opened and then closed won't reopen for some reason, so I'm refreshing.
Weird.
That's
Gotta love those 0.5 updates.
Yep. Vandy Banderdash is the head priest there. Priestess. She I'm going to make a knowledge check for her. That's just a handout. Ah, there we go. I'll make a quick knowledge check to see what she knows offhand. If I can find the NPC sheet for her. They give like, hey, this is this specific here we go. That's a class. Cleric. All right. Cool. There is ever level. She is some kind of halfling cleric of Sarenrae. I'm going to make an appropriate thing. She is level 5. No, she's not coming with you because that's how this works. But I'm going to guess she's going to have about a plus 10. I'll go with 11 because she also runs the library. She has no.
So I just answer with my 20 religion.
The priestess of Sarenrae knows nothing about
Yeah.
ghouls.
Ghouls. Yeah, she
What's
a 14 is still
ghoul?
decent, so she's like, they're undead, aren't they? And you get the impression like she doesn't know. She knows the basics of ghouls, but not a lot.
I know the laws and regulations surrounding ghouls.
Yeah. So you know a few things about ghouls, Hagen. One, you know that they are carriers of something called ghoul fever. Basically, if they hit you, you can, over the course of several days, die and turn into a ghoul. So you have several days to try and deal with it.
Or the restore spell that I have prepared.
Yes.
In case of ghouls.
Perfect. You know that if they consume flesh, they can heal from it. You know that if they hit someone with an attack, if that creature is living and not an elf, they might become paralyzed.
Oh,
And
guess who's
not
becoming the tank?
And you know that like all undead, they are immune to typical like poison and diseases and death effects and stuff like that. You know they have full dark vision. That is what you know about them.
Also, my dubious knowledge, I believed that. Does that give me more things?
That's if you fail, I believe.
Oh, okay.
You definitely do not fail. You also, as an undead, as a cleric, you would know that your cleric healing stuff can also be used to harm them.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
One more piece of meta knowledge. Being killed by ghoul fever, there's a dedication that opens for you if you die from ghoul fever.
Perfect.
I'm going to Path Builder right now.
They are technically undead, right?
They are very much undead.
Yeah.
So they're immune to poison.
I swear to God, if you become a bear, dwarf, ghoul, I will
Ghoul
kill
dwarf?
you myself.
When Vandy hears that you are contending with ghouls down in the below the keep, she isn't gonna offer you anything beyond the normal 10% discount, but she reminds you that you can purchase things from her, such as healing magic, religious items, divine scrolls, and +1 versions of a few certain types of weapons: rapiers, longbows, tridents, and scimitars, which are the favored weapons of Otari's most prominent religions.
Yes, because we all have the money for these things.
Yes. She just reminds you that, hey, we have stuff available if you need it.
I remind her that God provides me with a fist.
Yes, I have noticed.
I mean, anti-plague might not be a bad thing to grab before we get on there. I've got a couple, but
given that we've already been interacting with the ghoul, can we basically ask her to check us out if, hey, do we have any problems?
she wouldn't know enough to be able to identify ghoul fever specifically. She can try to treat you for do general disease treatment if you want. She can cast remove disease if you want to purchase her casting of it.
Look, we're trying to save your city. We don't want to purchase it. We want to have it for free.
She says, "I'm sorry, but it's not something I can cast a lot of, and
Do you expect another wave of undead attacking this library? I think it.
I expect other people to also need diseases removed so they don't die."
Leave those perturbations hits.
Okay,
It's
come
like-
back when you're actually suffering from the disease and you know it, and then I will help.
All right, I will stop badgering her.
Okay. Anything else before you go? Back to the dungeon?
Oh, back to the dungeon. I have Disrupt Dead prepared once again for ghouls. I have Restoration. I have one cast of it prepared to fix ghoul fever if it gets that bad.
Does that mean Bang can turn into a ghoul?
Yes.
What does a bear ghoul look like?
I don't know.
Not good. Not really good. Oh, do we know any
This is what
weaknesses
Ghoul
like
Fever does.
just holy water, any of that kind of crap work on
Oh,
ghouls?
Holy water works on
Right.
all undead. But I don't think you know enough about any specific strengths or weaknesses.
How much is holy water?
Let me check, because that's
What do you have to do to make holy water?
there's a ritual I think that does it.
It has to be a good deity as well.
Yes. It is
There.
3 gold pieces per vial of holy water, which is 1d6 good damage and 1 good splash damage, which only affects fiends, undead, and creatures with a weakness to good damage.
Okay. Can you apply it to a weapon like poison?
It's got the splash options without splash maybe.
I don't think so in this case.
You could put it in the catapult thingy, throw it at him.
You could put it in the catapult.
It's
I
one thing of
could.
damage for, though, 3 gold pieces.
That's true. It's like 1 piece of ammo.
Also, my cantrip against ghouls is 2d6 plus 3 damage.
Ooh.
Because it also gets heightened.
I feel like it's easier for me just to use my bullets to shoot
It
the
is
ghouls.
easier to get your bullets. Now,
We don't know if they're resistant to anything, is the other thing.
That's
No.
true.
Because this is unresisted 1d6 plus 1 damage, basically.
Yep.
I'll
That's-
buy one.
yeah, buy an emergency bottle.
Was it 3 gold you said?
Yes.
All right, I pay it.
Plus 10% off. So it's technically 2 gold and 7 silver.
I
How much
give the rest as a tip.
Perfect.
'Cause I don't
Donation
wanna deal
to the
with it.
church.
Yeah.
Oops. We lost our cameras.
How much was the anti-plague or whatever? Don't be a ghoul.
I think it's also 3 gold. Let me check.
And
This
that's
would be
Remind
lesser.
I remind Caleb that the anti-plague is in fact
3
a
gold.
prophylactic
3 gold.
that you need to take before the ghoul bite.
No. Upon drinking an anti-plague, you gain a +2 item bonus to fortitude saves against diseases for 24 hours. So if this advances every day, it would be protective against the first advancement.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be for 1 save, either the initial save or probably the first save for it advancing, because it only advances once per day, this disease.
okay. We've got 7 days worth. We can come back to town. I'll pay for a healing later if I get it.
Perfect. Famous last-ish words.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Okay, so you guys are back. Augrail looks up. They are not... Actually, yes, they are in exactly the same spot you left them in. They have the same book you left them in, but they seem to be reading it upside down this time. Not like pretending to read, but they're like genuinely out of boredom, holding the book upside down and trying to read upside down.
Think we're gonna trade books with them?
Yeah.
Because that's
Perfect.
my book.
He looks up and he says, "That's a new book? For me?"
You're supposed to. We're gonna come back and sleep here, baby. If
Hey.
that's chill.
Like we said, you take care of us, we'll take care of you.
Yes, I'd love to. He like carefully, like hard to believe this is real, reaches out for the book you're offering. Says, "Thank you. I'll savor it." And like now he moves over to this couch and like you can see he's kind of going through a ritual of sorts where he doesn't have to breathe, but he like relaxes himself, pats down the bed to make sure that it's comfortable, and then like lies down on it, and then starts very like slowly and lazily reading through the pages, taking it in.
Aw.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
we
he's happy for you
know
to stay here.
what's north. There appears to be a door to the south as well.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
'cause
there's a
we're in the
door right
bottom
there.
left-hand corner room.
there is no door to the south.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
It's a
north.
secret
was-
door.
There was detect knowledge behind this wall, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
right.
probably in whatever that circular room is.
Yeah. Let's perception
Or
check the door.
Have we
Yeah.
checked this room for secret rooms?
You
at all?
have.
Yep.
Okay.
Hagen, roll perception to see if there's traps on that door. Secret roll.
Secret roll thing's annoying. I'm gonna.
And this is after the macro.
I know. It's just like
the
they
API's busted.
Oh, I didn't even get the emote this time. Okay, hold on. What's your bonus to perception?
I have the heartbeat monitor up.
What is your perception bonus?
Oh, +8.
Okay. Um. There we go. You do not see any traps.
All right. I open the door.
You successfully see no traps. You open the door. There's a long hallway.
Lots
you
of
can
doors.
see lots of doors. Straight ahead, left, and right.
So okay.
You want to check some of these doors? I want to check this door.
If we run down another level, we'll level up.
Checking it for
Yeah,
We
traps.
just need to find the stairs.
Or just
No, we
general
don't-
perception of the door.
Okay. You have a +8. You see no traps.
All right. You want to open this door? I turn to the group.
It's not on the map.
I think it might be good to clear our behinds.
Detect magic?
You do detect magic coming through that door to the left. You also detect some magic coming from the door to the right.
Great, I let people know this.
There's magic in there. Magic is money.
The
Clear
door's
that.
magic. It's not really there. Look at the paper. It's not on the paper.
It's not on.
I knock on the door.
There's an easy answer
Someone
to
just
this.
grab
Can
the
we
paper and
ask-
draw a
ask
door on it.
Growlghost- Can we ask Growlghost, and if we just yell back, as we're about like
Augrail?
20 feet away
Yeah,
from him?
they've never gone through it. They don't know for sure what it is. They think it used to be some kind of actually they wouldn't know what it used to be. He says that because he was never up here when this on this floor when it was being used normally, so he doesn't know what's through there.
I knock on the door. Is it real?
It sounds real.
Sounds real, mushroom.
I'm telling you, there's no door
I
here.
open the door.
Whatever that is, it's not a door.
Perfect. Inside, you see an ancient sofa with its covering torn open and its stuffings and springs revealed, and it's just sitting against the wall at the edge of the room. This small, like 10 by 10 foot room.
Step in the
How
room.
many teenagers live in a place like this? Destroy a room.
Can I see detect magic to see what exactly is doing it?
You can. That is how your detect magic works, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll post it again.
Yeah. Sorry, it's actually been a couple of sessions, I think, since we had to go over the specifics. Cool. So you do detect magic coming from the wall over here. This, like, the couch is kind of half against it. And as you detect magic coming from there,
I say don't touch the wall, but I don't think
an
that's gonna keep me.
overwhelming wave of paranoia fills both Lactarius and Hagen. Both of you,
Save?
please make a will save.
Okay.
Like that time I smoked that thing with that druid. 21.
Lactarius, you fail with a 21. You are frightened too, and you treat no one as an ally as long as you are frightened. Hagen, you critically fail and are frightened 3, and as long as you are frightened, you are confused. We need to roll initiative, as an enormous, eerie red eye opens in the wall that Hagen is next to.
What is this?
I told you this wasn't an actual room.
Everybody, please roll initiative.
Can I roll initiative with an Arcana in this case?
Oops, I did the wrong thing. Hold on, I need to move Hagen for a sec.
That doesn't work.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
And then
Good, nice.
the
Nice
eye
roll, buddy.
Yes, initiative.
gets a 13 to its initiative.
It did as well as I did.
Caliph isn't in the turn order, is he? Yeah, he is, so we're all there.
Yeah,
Cool. We're all there. Okay. Lactarius, you are frightened too, and no one else feels like an ally. You're not confused, that's worse. But yes.
Well, you said that an eye opened up
There's
in
a giant red eye sort of coming from I'm trying to ping it. This wall, sort of at the north end of that wall. Sort of the
You
north.
said this floor was easier. You lied to.
I
right.
did.
I will.
You said the enemies
It's
might have been easier.
inconsistently easier. We'll see how it goes.
It's already looking bad. This was a DC 23.
I attack the wall for a 10.
Your axe clangs off of it with a 10.
I attack it again with a 16.
Are we saying we did?
Your axe still clangs off of it.
Okay. I'm frightened, so I attack yet again with a 4.
Perfect. The wall
Kill it,
and the
kill it
eye
now,
itself
kill
also
it.
seem unharmed completely.
I know how to do one thing.
Rogar.
I guess we have no idea what's going on.
Rogar, you hear everyone freaking out further along. Caliph, you can see the eye from where you are. Bang doesn't have vision actually, so I think Bang just Bang can, so, but just
I can see Bang, so Bang can see the wall.
Yeah, Rogar's the only one who can't see what's going on inside there.
All right, I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
That was a bad idea, but sure.
Perfect. You can see that Hagen is confused and looking at you all like he doesn't recognize you. Lactarius is similarly not great.
Of sound mind.
Yeah.
Oh, all of my actions are to do strike or offensive cantrips. And I don't need a weapon, so I'm just gonna punch everything in the room.
Is the
Probably
eye?
stop me from just closing the door and leaving.
Come on, Bang, let's go.
Can I hunt prey the eye? Is the eye a creature?
The eye is not a creature.
I want to shoot the eye.
Okay. Roll to strike. Your bullet
17?
hits the wall and doesn't seem to make any significant difference.
Okay. I would like to perception to see what is going on here.
Sure. Can you make perception will work for some things that's going on. If you'd like to, you can make an occultism recall knowledge check. It's up to you. Perception actually does still work decently.
Perception, because that's a +9 versus a +2.
Okay, this won't be the same as recall knowledge, but I'll tell you what the situation is.
Okay. Perception +9.
Perfect. As you look around, it looks like the eye itself seems to be illusionary of some kind, like it can't be physically attacked. However, the effect, it seems to be like emanating a confusing and paranoia-inducing mental aura around it. It is possible that looking at the eye itself is actually what's causing the issue.
How big is it?
It's probably about the size of... It's larger than a person's eye, but not huge. It's probably about 2 inches across.
The size of a fist.
Okay.
It's definitely smaller than a fist, but it's probably the size of like a very small child's fist. Still
Okay.
larger than an eyeball from one of you.
Cool.
I will say, don't look into the eye. I think that's what's messing with them. And I don't have an action to avert my gaze from the eye. So...
Okay. Hagen, you are confused for this.
I'll be punching 3 times.
Yep.
With the GM rolling who I'm punching.
Yep.
So
So we're gonna go with the D2.
2.
Yep.
And oh shoot! Ignore the next 2. I didn't hit the right button.
Okay.
There's 2. There's 3.
So a 1 is a Lactarius and a 2 is Rogar.
The wall is the eyeball is the third option.
That's fair. Actually, so I'll roll a D3.
The
The
wall
eyeball.
is 3?
Yep. You punch the
punched-
wall.
For 19.
19 doesn't. You punch the wall and it feels like punching a wall.
But I deal 8 damage to the wall.
You do not feel like you dealt any damage to the wall.
Not even like, what's the hardness of stone?
More than 9.
I think it's like 15 or something.
All right. Attack 2 is a 7.
I don't think the other 2 attacks hit anyone.
The -1.
Yes. Okay.
Break your finger.
At the end of your turn, when you are confused, oh no! Each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can make a thing. Okay,
But my frightened goes down by 1.
Yes. You're also flat-footed.
That's because of confused, though.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Okay. Well, before Prince Caliph goes, the eye is going to go.
It gets a turn, but you
it
can't
has a
punch
turn.
it? That's stupid.
You haven't successfully punched it.
I rolled a 19.
But it's not a creature?
Correct. So, it is going to require Hagen, Lactarius, and Rogar each to make a will save. The fear will affect your will save, I believe.
It already calculated.
Perfect.
Okay, will.
Okay.
I fail.
So, Hagen, you take not 13 damage. You succeeded your save. You take half of that. So, I think it's round up in this game. I could be wrong. So it's 7 damage is what you take. And that's it.
It says always round down unless otherwise specified.
Okay, then 6 damage. Lactarius I'm so sorry. You take 20 damage. In addition, at the end of your next turn, your fear will not decrease by 1. Rogar, you also take 20 damage, but you are not afraid.
You roll individually for people
It says
on
each
that?
of these are separate attacks.
Oh.
Yep.
But Lactarius's fear should be down by 1 from the
It should
initial
have-
Yeah, it's at
round.
1.
Yeah, it should have already decreased by 1 before, but now it won't decrease again on his turn. Caliph, you see the eye looking around, and you see everyone inside is getting very stressed. Now that I realize it, this reminds me of a very particular Bloodborne enemy that is horrible.
I mean, I've never played Bloodborne, but okay. I'm going to post a spell in chat. I want to know if this will work. I think it does. Prestidigitation. One of the things on prestidigitation is make or create a temporary object of negligible weight made of congealed magical substance. I basically want to make glue and stick it over the eye so that it is not visible anymore.
I think if you use that in combination with an Arcana skill check, I think I will allow that. It is, yeah. Like, make an Arcana roll as part of casting that.
Sure.
And if it's high enough, then you've applied enough glue to cover it.
Okay. I'll work with that. Hidden or not hidden? I guess
Not hidden, you'll know.
17.
17 is not enough. So you, because prestidigitation is sustained, you know that you'll have to basically dismiss this. The glue is going to go away if you create more glue. So you can try again if you want to. But
I mean,
the previous glue from this attempt won't persist.
It's a 2-action spell, so yeah.
Yeah, I just meant in future turns. So I'm saying it's not partially obscured to be finished up later. But yes, so no, it doesn't look like it. You are able to cover it enough to stop its effect.
Well, attacking it isn't working. Leave or close the door.
Closing the door would be so cruel.
I mean, I don't have. It's not really going to help. And only one of them is confused. No, I think I'll just leave.
Okay.
I'm going to try and convince Bang to come back with me. And I will
Is
get
that
as
good with
far
you,
as
Jordan?
possible.
You could try.
It would require trying, though.
Yeah.
Then I don't think you can do it without spending an action.
I don't. So.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to leave.
Lactarius, it's your turn. So these fools around here are having issues with the eye. Also, you
Muted
just got
at the moment.
punched, I think, didn't you? Or no, he tried to punch you, but then punched the wall instead.
You are
Zen,
muted.
you are muted.
Just saying nothing's stopping me from leaving.
Correct.
Might just, and none of you are my allies, so fuck it, I don't care. I'm.
If you're not an ally, blocking the door mean you need an acrobatics check.
That's a
Oh,
good
you're
point.
right. No, well, actually, no, that's not
yeah.
quite true because Rogar would consider you an ally.
Yeah,
If
if you try
Rogar
to move
also
past me, I'd let
mutually
you
didn't
go.
consider you an ally, yeah, Rogar is going to let you
Yeah.
pass, basically. So he can, like. So I
Alright,
think you can
whatever.
pass through. Rogar, if you were at the door, no one else could pass through you. But Rogar isn't.
That would be horrible.
Yeah. So yeah, you can go. Okay. Yeah, I think you're good. You don't lose frightened this turn, but you'll calm down in a bit. At the start of Rogar's turn, as a reaction, the creature is going to require Yep. Everybody in the room, which is now Rogar and Hagen, The reaction being that someone stayed in the room for a full turn, Rogar. Is going to make everyone needs to make a will save again. So Hagen, please make another one, and Rogar, please make one. Okay. Rogar, you are frightened too, and no one else is an ally. Hagen is still confused. There's no damage from this, but the frightened Hagen, you're still frightened 3. If you weren't already, you're frightened 3 still.
I'm frightened 3 again.
You're frightened 3 again. It doesn't stack.
All
I
right.
think it just
All right.
goes up.
Back
to
up to 3.
Letting you know, I think there's something odd with the doors. They open and close together, and I can't actually see through this door into the hallway at all for some reason.
That might be a thing on me. Hold on. There might be still a line there. No.
But I can see from light seemingly cast inside the room to Bang. But I
Light.
don't know why.
I have the light spell.
Yeah, but
That's
that
why
door
this.
is blocking.
Oh.
The door's open, but you said it's blocking it. I just closed and closed it.
Yeah, and when you closed it, it closed both doors. But either way, it was
Weird.
the blackout.
Like
You
this
have
door?
explored this area, but you can't see anything. No, these two.
Reload, roll 20.
Yeah.
It might just be glitching.
Either way, Rogar, you still have your turn. What do you do?
I reloaded just to see because I wasn't seeing it open and close.
So you
I'm
now no
I'm
longer
frightened. I'm gonna
you're
run.
frightened, and you no longer treat people as allies as long as you're frightened.
Yeah.
Um.
Not even my little Bang.
Treats no one as an ally. It's not just other PCs. It says so. No, not even Bang.
Oh no. I run out of the room and reload.
Do you have a third action, or was that a double move?
No, it was a single move. Trying to think. So I can't just hide in the dark, can I?
You can actually, if you'd like to make a hidden stealth check.
Yes. I will hide because I see a scary
I'm moving
bear.
the door right now.
Oh,
That looks fine.
that's nice. I think it's something to do with lighting because it took me getting right up to the door to see Lactarius.
Okay. And then
Interesting.
I don't know. Minus +7 now because I'm scared.
Okay, you feel very hidden. All right, Hagen, we're still confused. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to punch the door some more, punch the wall some more. You're punching.
My turn.
Yep. Perfect. On its turn, I need you to make a will save as it starts deteriorating your mental capabilities. You're fine. Technically, you're gonna take half of this damage, which round down, so you take 8 damage.
Cool.
I didn't even see the damage we
It
rolled.
GM rolled for some reason when I clicked it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
weird. That is it. Caliph. You can hear that Hagen is not doing so well.
I'm still yelling. I
Yeah,
have not
yelling and
stopped
punching the
yelling
wall.
whole time.
And the eye just blinks once or twice and continues to stare
I'm
directly at
assuming
you.
that I should be able to see the fact that Lactarius is there, Bang
Yes.
is there, and
If I move the door away entirely, can you see it now?
I don't actually know, but I'm
You
not
cannot
sure.
see. You cannot see him.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
going-
Are you shedding light? Maybe it's because you're not shedding light. You are not emitting light. That's the issue.
I see it looks like light coming from down there.
That's better.
Emitting light.
I fixed
There
it.
we go.
It was that Hagen was the only one emitting light right now, and so that's why you could
Oh.
only see what was going on.
We turned off the light the first time we saw the ghoul because we were nice to him. That's, I think, possibly what's going on.
Okay.
Anyhow, I'm going to basically, if it takes one turn, I'll take a turn, but I'm going to try and convince the ghoul to, you might want to come with me upstairs. They're not exactly in their right minds. We want to stay away from them for a little bit until whatever is going on wears off, and I'm not sure you're safe.
I'll stay here, thanks. But he jumps up, hides behind the couch he was sitting on, and continues to read his book.
Okay, if it doesn't take an action, I am moving 2 of my move speeds upstairs.
Okay,
so
you're just getting out of here. Okay,
3 of my move speeds. Thank
you are gone. Lactarius?
I'll come
Oh
back in a minute.
God.
No one's your ally.
Not until the end of this turn, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just put myself in the staircase for the moment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend 3 actions leaving because why am I here? I don't have any business.
Okay.
We have chases.
Rogar, you see the others leave.
They don't see me.
They don't see
The
you.
bear is just sitting there.
Bang is like,
I can't. I can't make it past the bear. I'm gonna have to go this way.
do you open the door?
Yeah, I open the door.
Okay. So, inside, thick clouds of white mist fill the room entirely, making it difficult to discern any details.
Someone's hotboxed this room.
Okay. I'm sneaking, so I'm moving at half speed.
Yes.
That's 10. And then action 2 is I'm just sneaking through this hallway.
Perfect. I need to check something real quick.
Oh, are those stairs up or
The
down?
end his turn outside the mist or no?
He is ending his turn outside of the mist.
Okay.
Phew, sorry. Okay. Cool. Can you make another hidden stealth check, please?
Yes. Do I lose any fear?
This is still during your turn from your movement, as because you're
Okay.
sneaking, I assume.
Yes.
Every time you do it, you have to make another stealth check. It's very difficult.
7.
Okay. Perfect. Hagen. Oh wait, are you done your turn?
Yeah, I did one action open the door, and then 2 actions sneak
Okay. Sounds good.
because I moved twice. I don't like how you added something to the initiative.
It's fine. Also, I didn't.
I think Bang
the
is just
time.
gonna. Oh, what would because I didn't give Bang an order.
Bang doesn't know where you are. You actually Bang. You rolled high on yourself. Bang doesn't see you, so Bang is just hanging out, wondering where you are, and can sniff can sniff and sense that you're nearby, but isn't following yet.
Yeah, I think if it gets to a point where he doesn't know where Rogar is, he'd just go back with the group.
Okay.
And 2 of the group have gone this way.
Yeah, 2 of the group have gone south.
Okay.
The only reason I didn't move my token is because at the end of my turn, my fear dies. I realize what's
I
happened.
need to move
My
you
next
back.
turn is walking back to right here.
Yeah. Hagen, it's your turn again.
Oh wait, and then my fear
The
goes
dice
down
are
one, right?
very cruel to you. And you still punch the wall, but
Yep.
are not able to cause any damage to it.
Nope.
And then I need you to make a will save against. Okay, you take that one is a failure, so you take 14 mental damage. And your
Not looking good.
and this
I mean-
time, because you failed, your frightened will not go down at the end of this turn. Okay.
Cool.
Kalith, it's your turn.
Wait, is that this turn or next turn?
At the end, it went right after you, so it's at the end of your
Okay.
next turn. Kalith.
Can I recall Arcana recall knowledge about this thing again?
Yes.
Or actually, I guess it's not again.
Secret roll. Arcana is perfect.
Yep.
Occultism will work too.
If occultism will work, I'll roll with occultism.
'Kay.
They're
Occultism actually
exactly
works
the same,
better.
and I'm not retyping this.
Yeah.
Okay, occultism it is, despite the fact I'm not retyping that.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. All right. This, I already said this isn't a creature. This is some kind of supernatural manifestation that there's probably one of two ways that it can be defeated. One would be by ignoring it and hoping it goes away, which always works. And one is staring it down and intimidating it.
Oh dear.
Is that technically a hostile action? Can you do that, Hagen?
Nope, I can only strike.
Yep.
Oh, you can only
They can't
punch.
actually do a concentration thing, which I think intimidate might be.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
going-
continue. That was only one action.
yell at the mushroom to try and ascertain their state of mind at the moment. Like, just trying to figure out, hey, are you okay? Or what's...
Where the hell? Why are we up here? Oh Christ, Hogan!
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay,
Lactarius.
so you actually are at a good place at this point.
Yeah, I'm no longer frightened.
Perfect.
In which case, I'll take the other two actions coming back downstairs.
Lactarius, you have dark vision or not?
I do.
Okay, you can see that this door is open in the distance. You see before you would go right now, right? This is when you move back?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and my turn right there.
The door is open. The mist is gone because a creature from the mist, Rogar, as you are hiding there, you feel something slither around you and constrict you from the mist.
Remember how we said, do we want to keep playing? Do we have an option after this?
Yeah.
I have a backup character.
Someone went mad and died punching a wall.
I don't
this
wanna use a
immediately went really
thing.
poorly.
While I don't specifically want to stop playing, I also don't really feel like breaking out a backup character.
That's also fair.
Rogar, you take
Yeah.
17 damage.
Wait, did I not? Did you roll a secret perception for me to see it?
It would still hit you even if you saw it. You do see it.
Oh, okay.
As out of the
Okay.
mist behind you, you see this
Horror movie
creature,
style.
this almost jellyfish-like silhouette, but it's made entirely of mist and tendrils emerge
Okay.
from the smoke, and grabs you with
There's a
one of the
Wilhelm
tendrils. Yeah, there's a distant Wilhelm scream as you go down fully.
Yeah.
Cool. And there's no other enemies around.
It's gonna eat me.
So it's going to use its second action to grab you, and its third action to attack you again.
So that, hold on. So I'm dying.
Please
Dying
make
too.
a fortitude save. Actually, I'm not sure it matters. Yes, if you critically success, actually, it will matter. So please make a fortitude save. That is a regular success, but it still means it deals a small amount of damage to you, which means your dying condition goes up from 1 to 2 immediately.
Okay. Oh, it didn't give me like the numbers for dying. It just put dying.
Huh. Yeah, dying should go. You have dying too.
If
Lactarius,
you scroll down, it'll have a little counter.
Lactarius, this is when you run back and see that the door is open, and I think you can hear that distant Wilhelm scream as you approach from Rogar through the open door.
Okay, so
Also,
yeah,
Hagen's-
that is known then. Okay.
I'd say it's known. I don't think
Hagen's
it's that
still
clear.
yelling as well. It's a very loud hallway.
Yeah.
If I knew you were okay, I probably also would have said here's how you stop the eye. Not sure how much I trust my own knowledge there, but that's what I'm telling you.
Okay. Yeah, so my turn's over because that's
That
me
was your
getting
movement,
where I
so-
am.
Yep. No, this thing is real mean. You punch the door with the 24. Unfortunately, it has too much hardness for you to deal damage to.
Wow.
Punching the wall is not supposed to be how you're supposed to solve this. Just so you know.
But it's the
I don't
only
have a
action it
choice.
gives you if you.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
Oh yeah.
that's a hell of a death spiral.
And my
Ugh.
frighten does not go down.
No, it does not. And then I needed to make another will save.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you only take 7 damage.
Not looking good at all.
Hey, you're
But
looking
when-
better than me.
Fears of
When
being
Rogar went
watched.
in
Yes.
the first time, did it trigger a save?
When Rogar wasn't the first one in, but Rogar did have to make a
Right.
save when after he was in for a bit.
Okay, that's the key piece of information I need. Thank you.
Caliph, it's your turn.
Shield, Arcane Cascade, and make my way back.
Okay.
Oh.
So I do want to
Backup
apologize in
character.
advance because this is potentially the hardest encounter in the floor.
It looks like I'll move to the door, but not there,
So-
and that's where.
Hardest encounter, and it's like the second door.
I
All
told
right,
you
that's
it's not supposed to be there. You didn't listen. Look what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna die through an eyeball
Perhaps
on a
the
wall.
mushroom knows what he's fucking talking about.
Rogar, please make a flat check to see if you're dying more.
Is it just 1d20, not
It's a
minus
flat
or plus
D20.
anything?
No, it's a flat d20. The DC is 10 plus your current dying, so 12 right now.
14.
Okay, it goes down by 1
It's gonna munch me, and it's gonna go up by 1.
or 3, maybe.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now 1.
I'm going to offer a chance of you to not die because I'm going to make a perception check for it to see if it notices now that the others are coming back, and this is while the door is open. Let's see if it hears them. It got a 32 to perceive. That's insane. Yeah, it notices the others. So it drops you. And it is going...
Rogar on the floor.
So what happens is it's going to drop you and disappear.
I mean, I'm no longer frightened. That's
The-
good.
The rest of you see a cloud of mist, basically.
Where?
So we can actually see that Rogar.
The whole room up here is in at the end of the hallway.
Okay, so the
is
mist
covered
comes
in
back
mist. The mist
into
comes
the
back
room.
into the
Okay.
room, covering it. Yeah.
Okay.
Lactarius, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm to march up here, step into the room, look at the eye, say, "All right, you little bugger. We know you're a tricksy little bastard. Stop it. Just stop it." I'm gonna try
Just
to
saying,
intimidate.
Stop it. Works, I will fucking lose it.
Make an intimidation check.
25.
Perfect. The eye blinks and doesn't appear affected.
Right, I'm gonna leave. Fuck it. This is you're screwed. Sorry, I'm leaving. Bye. Goodbye.
Okay.
So it needs more than a 25 to intimidate it close. That's
Oh,
bullshit.
Or it was a
That
lie.
might have been the lie.
There is no
I think
way.
that was the lie.
That was the lie.
Wait, so if
So
you just
as I walk
ignore
back,
it?
I would like to. No, I'm not creating an action to do it, but I'm going to smack Caliph. What the fuck you talking about? That thing was intimidating to shit.
Wait, so the truth was literally ignore it and it'll go away? Is that the truth?
Yep.
How do you ignore it?
Obviously, you just weren't intimidating enough.
Hey,
How do I
you
lose
try then.
confused?
You need someone to drag you out of that room. Is what you need
Yeah.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a grappler,
All right.
but he just left.
It's the eyeball's turn.
Okay. Please make a will save. Low damage this time,
Okay.
but I can't tell what your health is right now. You take all of it. That is a
Alright.
failure.
I'm dying.
You
Okay.
can now get dragged out of the room, though.
I've stopped yelling.
Yep. So filled with fear you are that I think you have like a small heart.
No, my fear is gone. I'm just confused now.
If your fear went away, so every time you've been taking damage, the fear has stopped going. The fear has stopped decreasing at the end of each of your turns. That's part of.
I've usually been succeeding.
Oh, okay. Then you're not confused anymore either. When the fear,
The confused is not tied to the fear.
the confused is tied to the fear. When the fear ends, so does the confused.
Oh, my fear ended at the end of this turn, and then it brain blasted me, and I went down.
Oh,
So it's not like I had a chance to get
Okay.
away.
Oh,
I
that
got
sucks.
unconfused and then brain blasted.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't punch this, and then you just died of
As I
embarrassment.
look at my bloody hands.
Yeah. Caliph, it's your turn.
So I'm looking up command an animal. Can I try command Bang to go be a rescue bear and bring his master back? Like he's done to me a couple times?
You may.
I think Bang is like inclined to do that after he heard me scream.
He doesn't know where
He's
you
not-
are. He heard you
He
scream.
doesn't know where I am. Yeah, that's true. That's probably just like a animal handling. Is that the
There
skill
is
in this
a
game?
rule called command an animal, an action. Let me see. Can I ping this?
There's not an animal handling skill.
There is not. Such
Command an
wasted.
animal.
Such a commonly used 5th edition
It's a
skill.
nature issue in
It's
order
a
to an
nature.
animal.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a nature check. When we see Bang's
Specialty?
DC.
Oh, it's especially a basic action.
Yeah. Do you want to
Okay.
roll nature then to command Bang?
Yeah. Does the animal have a good attitude towards me?
Yes.
AKA,
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a bonus
I think
for
it's
the
a
roll?
DC. Do you get a bonus?
I think it's that you don't get a penalty.
It's a lower DC, is what it says. The
Oh.
GM might adjust the DC if the animal has a good attitude.
Yeah, I will be adjusting the DC then. That's why I was asking to know if I should
Okay.
adjust the DC or if it'll say you get a bonus.
If
Okay.
it's based on Bang's will, right? It's just 10 plus his will.
Yeah, what's his
If
will
the animal
bonus?
is helpful to
His
you,
will is 6.
So it'll be 16, and then because he's helpful, it's actually going to be -4. It's going to be difficulty 12.
okay, and if he is helpful, increase the degree of success by 1 step. So,
In addition to the...
if he has a good attitude towards me, you get to adjust the DC, and then there's this separate
Okay,
thing
then
that says
I think that's both. Then
will
yeah,
increase the degree of success.
yeah, I think it's meant to be very good to do this on a animal companion that likes you. So yeah, it's going to be a difficulty 12, and you need to get a 2 then to get a success, and a 12 to get a critical success.
Okay, well, let's give that a shot.
Okay,
14.
critical success. So Bang like nods and gives you the bear version of a salute.
Of course he does.
That was your first
so
action. Bang will act on Rogar's turn.
Okay.
Rogar's
Oh, I
turn is next.
It's
Yes.
ready a spell. Right. I know that the goal is to ignore the eye.
So it's
I
probably an
can't
action
get
to
in,
avert
grab
your
him, and
gaze.
get out in the 2 actions, can I?
Grabbing, it'll be an action just to grab him, and then you'll be basically, if I remember correctly, it's gonna be either half speed or just 5-foot movement while dragging someone. I think that half speed makes the most sense for someone who's unconscious.
Oh, there's also the avert gaze action. I thought there was something like that.
If you can get in and out before the end of your turn,
Oh, just so you know, mechanically, avert gaze is just a +2 to the save.
Oh,
It doesn't like stop it from happening.
Okay. Then for the rest of this turn, I'm going to. Life. Let's lore check the eyeball again.
Okay. Recall knowledge. So you moved once, commanded bang once, and this is your third action?
No, I haven't moved this turn.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with 2 actions, so I'm lore
Okay.
checking instead. Occultism. Bonus. 8.
Okay, you can't think of anything more. You actually rolled the exact same number you rolled last time.
I mean, I think you still keep getting new stuff.
Even with the thing? Okay.
I think so. You're using an action. Let's not use an action, get nothing.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it is without the feat, but yes. Okay. There is another method you can think of to deal with the eye. You can what's the right way to put this? If you willingly close your eyes and like blind yourself and intentionally just like keep your eyes completely shut the entire time, you won't be affected by it. And hypothetically, if no one is being affected by it, it should go away. The other method that you think of might work would be like doing some kind of religious ward against the eye, like a sign of the cross, like against vampires kind of thing.
Yeah. Alright. Two.
Still one
Thank
more
you.
action.
Good to know. Um.
Also,
Nothing to fight.
I'm intentionally treating recall knowledge a bit differently. There's a lot of GM discussion about it because
That's just direct from what the book said. So
yeah, but the book says what can and can't be done. The book doesn't give a lot of GM information on what information to give or not give. So it's to me one of the faults of this game is that it is such a variable ability depending on how the GM treats it.
I am going to move here where I cannot see or anything about the door.
Yep.
And just stand there now for the end of the action.
Sounds good. Rogar, on your turn, bang, like a good boy he is, rushes in towards you. 35 feet move to get right to you. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then he grabs you with his second action. But
Just still lame.
yeah. Please make a death save. Just flat d20 against difficulty 11 now, not 12.
Nope.
Back up to 12. Yep. And on its turn, the creature in the mist will attack Bang out of stealth.
No. My sweet boy.
Uh, rolling a natural 1.
Yes.
Then it will try to attack him again. Not rolling a natural 1. And dealing 10 damage to him. And then for its
Okay.
third action, it's going to grab him. But Bang is not down. So I think the rest of you hear Bang rush in, and then Bang starts like making like roaring
bear
and
noises?
bad bear noises. Yeah.
No.
Um,
Wait, is he grappled?
he is grappled.
Isn't that? Oh, that's just to hit the AC, and then he has to like break out of it, right?
Correct. He'll have to try and break
Okay.
out of it. The creature is a grappling specialist. Lactarius, you can hear this going on at a distance, but
I'm going to
Hagen's
step into the room,
unconscious.
going to grab Hagen, and I'm going to haul back out.
Perfect.
So he's now in the hallway.
Did you find the dragging rules? Because I did find them, but I didn't think they were terribly helpful.
No, but I'm going to say that I have Hefty Hauler as a feat.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
if anyone should be able to pull him out, it's me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No, I do weigh the most out of all of us.
Yeah, but he can
Probably.
grapple like people
Yeah.
He can
much
grapple
like,
like
Mushroom real
large
strong.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be able to carry heavy things. That makes total sense.
Okay, yeah, you grab him and drag him out of the room. Hagen, you are down, and please roll a d20.
We have the ability to get him back up because I don't have anything.
You can try to stabilize someone without the spell. You are dying
He has
2
the healing
now.
kit on him.
He does have the healing kit on him, Caliph.
Don't you have to be trained?
You do have to be trained to
Well,
use
treat
it,
wounds takes 10 minutes. That's not going to help here.
but stabilize, I think you still have to be trained to be able to do.
Wait, really?
I'll look it up.
Okay. Perfect. On its turn, Lactarius, the wall looks at you. It's not going to confuse you, but I need you to make a will save against 10 mental damage. That
Gimme.
is just barely not enough. So you take 10 mental
course it's
damage. But that's it.
Wait a minute,
You
so
don't need to
go-
be trained.
Go when in the room, is grabbing him an action?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you,
To pick him up as an action.
yeah, you walked
Oh,
in, you picked him up, you walked out.
Stabilize is 15 plus dying value with a first aid kit.
But it doesn't require trained.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay. So 15 first aid kit.
Caliph, what do you
15
do?
plus dying.
That
Okay.
creature's recovery roll DC.
That's
Okay.
Yeah,
15
which
plus
is
Oh yeah,
dying.
that is true.
5 plus 10 plus dying.
Cats.
And that
Sorry.
just stabilizes rather than changing the dying value.
You know what? I'm useless at this. Still, what will the bear do if nothing is told?
Bear's grappled, so
Is
He's
it
gonna
like
try and
what-
break out of the
like-
grapple.
yeah.
Yeah.
The bear will, like, that's what the bear will do by himself, yeah. Probably one attempt to break out of the grapple and one attempt at biting whatever's grappling him.
Okay. I will move forward to see what's going on and suddenly realize that this was bad. So that's the thing, hey?
Yep.
Alright.
I
Hello
still have
there.
not gotten a good look at it.
Hi. If it's grappling or being grappled, is it still flat-footed?
No. Only the
So it is
creature being grappled is flat-footed, not the creature doing the grapple.
It is not able to be flanked then by that creature?
Oh, it's still, you can still totally flank it.
Oh, sweet. Then I will spell strike this sucker. With whatever it is. What is my biggest spell right now? That's useless. Sure, I'm going to still spell strike this sucker and try and get it off the bear.
Okay.
Okay. Yay!
Okay.
So let me roll the actual spell. In this case, this guy.
Is that then
So-
double to 32?
Oh, I rolled the critical damage. Okay, so the cascade does 21 damage plus 6, which is 27 plus double the flame. So sorry, I'm at 27 plus another 14, 41.
Okay.
27. Yeah. 41.
Dealing 41 damage to this creature, it goes from completely full health to decimated and nearly destroyed.
That's the Magus.
I'm protecting Bay.
Yep. The creature hisses in a way that sounds like almost like a miniature thunderstorm. Like it hisses with like roiling mist and steam, is what it sounds like. And that was your turn, I believe. At the end of your turn, Lactarius, you see inside the room, the eye closes itself and vanishes. And Rogar, bang.
Uh,
The Rogar's got to make the rule.
Rogar makes a roll after Bang goes. So Bang is
yeah.
going to,
So
at this
probably
point, I
athletics.
think Bang, as much as Bang wants to break out of this, I think that Bang is going to try and attack the creature itself and try to just like bite and tear at the tentacles grabbing it. Especially because how bad damage the creature is.
Figured out that the bears, or that the bear is not an ally yet.
Sorry?
Or are you still? Are
Oh,
still
I'm
frightened?
unconscious.
Rogar's unconscious.
Fair enough. Right, I forgot about that.
I don't think anyone, everyone, no one, everyone is now treating each other as allies again, I believe.
Yeah, that
Yep.
went to 0 the turn I went down.
Yeah.
So,
Same with Hagen.
yeah, I think he's gonna bite. No, and then
No.
claws.
No,
17?
17 unfortunately isn't enough.
Well,
even
it's flat-footed.
while flanking.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it bites and claws at the tentacles surrounding it. But what happens is they just seem to like dissipate into mist and then reform when he's after a moment. Okay, that's bad.
Oh, wrong one. When is dead? Is that
4.
dying 5 or 4?
4,
Ooh,
I believe,
okay.
is when you die. On its turn, how many creatures can this have grabbed? According
That's
to
never a good question.
yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm not going to take away the crit.
What?
It's
Okay.
The
incorporeal.
creature is not incorporeal, but it's surrounded by such thick mist that it always counts as concealed.
Mm.
Now, I think in this, let me check concealed. That in this game, that might just be extra DC, extra AC rather, so that wouldn't affect it.
Concealed is the like dazed thing.
Yeah, let's do conditions. Yeah,
It's in chat.
Yeah.
Target
flat
DC
check. Yeah,
5 flat check.
I'm not gonna redo it either way, so we don't have to bother rolling. But yeah, 25% chance of missing it, or 20% chance. Now, nonetheless, the creature is going to reach towards Caliph and try to
Can it grab 2 people?
grab him with it. I think it can.
We're going with yes.
Can it grapple both of us? It has to at least let go of the bear in that case, correct?
Let me check if there's the monster itself doesn't say, but one of its abilities specifically implies creatures multiple. That's why I'm thinking yes.
That would make sense for smoke tentacles.
Yeah, I'm just quickly gonna check the basic grapple action to see if it says there's a limit. Oh, you can grapple a creature you already grabbed or restrained, even if you don't have a free hand. If you have a free hand, you can. That's what it is. And yeah, this thing does.
So it's grappling Bang with one hand.
With one tentacle, and you with another
Yep.
tentacle. Did it go through? Yes. Your AC is 19. Is that correct?
Double checking. I think so. Yes.
Did it crit?
It crits you for 34 damage.
34?
Are you dead?
34 damage.
Oh my
It
god.
rolled almost max damage and then doubled it.
Cool. One up, one left.
Zen gets to decide if we're playing nobility.
Yep. And then
Oh man.
I'd still like to take you guys up to like level 7 and do that thing.
Well, we do the
but-
we do the recap and
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun.
and then it's going to
man.
constrict Bang. Bang needs to make 2 fortitude saves because this is happening to it twice.
1.
2.
Succeeds both, so he's going to take half damage. You take 2 and 6 damage in total.
Okay.
That is its turn. Lactarius, what do you do?
I don't know. Because my medicine is a 1, so that's probably a wasted action.
If you fail, it kills me.
Yeah. Yeah. So
might
I'd rather you
kill
roll
the
that
smoke
than me. Yeah, I am.
I have no
Um,
medicine.
Is there is there a token somewhere for the smoke monster that I'm just not
Yes,
seeing,
there
or is it
is.
around a corner? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hmm. Fuck it.
You
Rage.
Can you?
Our friend joined the initiative. Oh wait, is he coming to eat our bodies? Is that what he's
Uh.
coming to do?
I rage. I run into the room. And I roll a 21 to hit.
That hits.
15 slashing damage.
You very nearly kill this thing. You sever several of its tentacles.
He had like 60 health.
Oh dear.
You still have.
Oh, wait.
One.
+4. +4. Sorry, I didn't add my rage.
Oh, okay. You kill it.
Oh,
That's
So the creature falls to the ground.
And I look around the room at my dying friends.
It really does get easier. It literally in the next room. I'm so sorry.
Listen, if we end the session here, we'll all have 1 hero point, and then we'll all make sure we don't die.
We are past time.
Yeah,
you
I
all
mean,
have hero
spend
points.
your-
So then we'll just say like
I
you get
know.
we time skipped you getting cleaned up.
Yeah.
Your friend was actually coming to help when he realized how bad things
Yeah,
were.
we're gonna start next session back in the ghoul cave. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, are we saying that we get healed? Because I want to roll the d20 just to see.
You'd have to spend a hero point, I think, before.
I
Or can it
don't
be-
have a hero point.
Oh.
And roll it, and I'll try to medicine you, and maybe you might die right here. Let's do this.
Roll.
He's dead.
Unless
Oh, wow. He just
Dead.
died.
There's nothing to do. All right. You want to do a review next session? We don't need to care.
you said you didn't mind bringing your backup. Is that
Don't
still
mind
good?
making a backup.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure out what to do with Bang afterwards because he's not going to
we'll
be
figure
happy.
out. We'll talk in the meantime.
Yes. Okay, let's do end of session real quick. Oh boy, this was our first character death.
It is my
Um,
own fault, to be fair.
It wasn't me.
I was like, "You're opening the door," and then you're like,
I
"Yep,
was like, yeah.
It was made perfect sense with being
It
frightened. It was
did."
great.
Yes. So
I'm sneaky. The bear can't see
hero
me.
points
I'm
will
gonna
apply to your
leave.
next character.
Okay.
So everyone gets a hero point as usual, and then who was MVP in a fight?
The mushroom. He's
I
alive.
Yeah.
Yep, Lactarius, you're constant chasing and then finishing off this creature. You get MVP for that. Who discovered a secret, overcame an obstacle, or befriended someone new?
I found an eyeball.
Are you sure you don't get who suffered the most? Though Caleb went down 3 times, I still think Hagen
I
might have suffered
died.
the most. That's fair, you did die.
Oh, your suffering has ended, my friend.
Yeah, you're done. I'm sorry.
I say the person who died suffered the most.
That makes sense. Okay, so yeah,
Alright.
I'm good to give Hagen discovered a secret eye and a
I
door that shouldn't
discovered a
exist.
secret eyeball. Cool.
No, I need a dumb dog deputy name.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna be back to liquor wounds next session.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Till
Oh
next time.
boy. Yep.
Oh.
Thank
Bye.
you for
Gross.
watching our suffering.
Later. Stupid dungeon.